Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And back here at the UA Studios in Burbridge, Illinois for round 2 of Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Colin Russo alongside Alex Tellez, back for some more NASCAR Tuesday here in the room. Back for some more action across the board, especially in that Vault series. Already 2 to go in that quad box break. What a break we are going to have to start off the show. 3 speed flexes still out there, including the biggest one of all, of course, Patrick Mahomes on a speed flex. Talking about $1,800 plus helmet on that one you can get for just over $300 in the quad, just over $180 in the double, and just over $80 in the single? Oh yeah, not bad at all. Not to mention Sauce Gardner, Saquon Barkley on some speed flexes, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, all out there. Big names, big players, great looking helmets. We also have 3 vault keys still out there, $300 included in that one. So a lot of great stuff, 21 boxes, 9 headliners, 3 vault keys. Let's get it. Outside of that, brand new practice squad is in the room. We have one last pairing. It's the last old box right here for the old series. And then everything left in that new series minus 1 box that was a filler hit. It was a good filler hit too. Montez Sweat. One Alex liked for sure. Other than that, we have 3 speed flexes, including Jared Allen. We've got Roger Craig, and we have, who's the last one? Rod Woodson, the all-time leader in interceptions for touchdowns. Other than that, Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield, those are all authentic helmets. We've got a jersey for Adrian Peterson, a licensed jersey of Jalen Hurts, and then the 2 minis are Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk. Frank Gore, Steve Largent, Mike Vick all in that one as well. That new practice squad, 29 boxes left, 15 headliners. It'll be good. Minis are still out there as well. Michael Irvin, Jim Kelly, Warren Moon. Jerseys, we have Marshall Faulk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, and Amari Cooper. Both of those series under 10 boxes left, so good odds for those. We have a 2 and 3 chance at headliners in the licensed jerseys with Justin Jefferson, Johnny Bench, Alonzo Mourning, Trey Turner, CeeDee Lamb, just to name a few. All licensed jerseys in that series. We have 3 and 7 chance at headliners in the college with a Brian Dawkins Speedflex, an AJ Brown authentic, and a TJ Watt authentic. We are ready to go. Alex, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Let's get this rolling.
Sublime with JR or Junior, whichever one, says, question, I had to go and miss the live for the autograph jersey. How do we know who won? Good question. Alex can tell you. We actually did 2 jerseys.
We did 2 jerseys. If you were in X's and O's jersey number 1, Trevor Davis won a Keith Byers jersey. And if you were in number 2, that was Todd Sheridan winning the Chad Johnson jersey.
There you go. Yeah, Chad Ochocinco.
Oh, yeah.
Ochocinco on the back of that jersey. So let me know if that's you, one of those, Trevor or Todd, right? Is that what you said?
Yep.
So there you go. No pre-fills here, guys. No pre-fills. So let's go ahead and get the show set up first and foremost with our dice roll. This will determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names to their division. Needs to be a 6 or higher. How about a 9? 6 in the early show, 9 for this show. And we'll also go to our Chase wheel spin. This is every series we have here at Ultimate Autographs. We're going to give it a spin, and whatever it lands on will be the chase for the day. If we do any breaks in that series, you are automatically entered to a top spot draw to win up to $100. You don't even have to win the break. All you have to do is play, and we are going with the best series in the room. How about the Diamond Helmets? I feel like whenever I do a top or like my top of the show rundown of everything, there's always one series I forget, and then it ends up being the chase somehow. Didn't talk about the diamonds at the top of the show. There's 18 boxes left, 7 headliners, 2 speed flexes, Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley. We've also got Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry. We got Tim Brown and DJ Moore as well. But they're all authentics, and they are all speed flexes in that series. It is the best series in the room, pound for pound. Diamond helmets the chase. Ha ha ha. LOL. I mean, yeah, that was kind of the joke, but I'm not allowed to say that. But you said it, so we're good there. I probably am allowed to say it, but you know how it is.
I just always say it's Gronk's favorite number.
There you go. Gronk's favorite number. Of course it is. Do you think he would have been number 69 if he could have?
Yes. I think he said he would have.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a ton of 69s.
I think the NBA bans it.
Really?
Yeah, I think Rodman might have been the only one ever. Or
Really?
The last one. I'm pretty sure the NBA bans it. Let me see.
Why? I mean, I know why, but like, are they that petty enough? Anyway, 2 spots to go here in the quad box break, guys. I'll drop that link in there too. This will probably be our first break. Don't miss out on this one. We have 21 boxes left in the vault. That's it. Patrick Mahomes on that salute to service speed flex still out there. Very, very valuable lid. The most valuable lid in the room right now resides in the vault with that Patrick Mahomes. Couple of other valuable lids out there too, though. Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley both on speed flexes. The Sauce Gardner with an inscription on top of that. Very, very awesome lid. You can double that up with Tyreek Hill as well in that AFC East. Double up in the NFC East with AJ Brown and Saquon Barkley. You can even triple up in the NFC East when you throw in Trayvon Diggs. You can win 3 helmets in the NFC East as far as headliners. Could win even more when you look at the listed name or the and more section. Alvin Kamara on that Flash Authentic available as well. TJ Watt and Aiden Hutchinson. Probably, 2 of the top 5 best defensive players in the game.
Yeah.
Has Aiden Hutchinson earned that title yet? He's certainly up there.
He's up there. And if he didn't get hurt, I think he was winning Defensive Player of the Year.
He was on pace to win Defensive Player of the Year, no doubt. TJ Watt, well deserving of any Defensive Player of the Year that he gets. Still available. So a slew of authentic helmets, 3 speed flexes, 1 spot to go. Let's get that bad boy closed up. 1 lone spot in that quad box break. Yeah, we switched them over, Ben. I don't know if you heard us say it, but we did switch them over. So those 2 lids are going to Chris Ripka. We let our shipping guy know. You are all good. Those 2 Niner lids will be going to Chris. So we got you taken care of. Practice squad. Go ahead.
That vault, Ben.
Yeah, right. Getting that vault. Great time. After we do that quad, we'll be down to 17 boxes total in the series. That's it. That is it. So practice squad, again, this is a pairing. We got the trick play and the final score. So it's the last box of the final score. The final one, it's going to be a filler hit. With that being said, how about every single headliner left in the trick play practice squad? If you like speed flexes and if you like getting them for the low, like under $100, absolutely play this break, right? Jared Allen, Chicago Bears, speed flex, 136 sacks. Think of him as a Viking, personally, but had a stint with the Chiefs, I believe, and the Bears late in his career. So 136 sacks, though, that's nothing to joke about. Jared Allen was an elite pass rusher. Beautiful speed flex on the Chicago Bears. Rod Woodson, talk about an elite secondary player, NFL top 100 team. That means he's one of the best to ever do it. The most all time when it comes to interceptions returned for touchdowns belongs to this man, Rod Woodson. My favorite speed flex of the bunch, though, has to be this Roger Craig. A beautiful autograph, great player as well. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He's an 80s All-Decade team, and he was the first ever to rush for and receive for 1,000 yards in the same season. How do I know that? Because he put all 3 of those on the helmet. 3 inscriptions, which add more value. Beautiful Roger Craig speed flex. 3 speed flexes for under $100 potentially. 4 authentics on top of it if that's not enough. One of the best tight ends of all time, Tony Gonzalez. We got Sean Alexander on that Lunar authentic. We got the great rookie Bo Nix, and we got a guy that was on pace to being potentially an MVP. And last night, maybe a little bit derailed. Nothing that he can really do about his receivers. But Baker Mayfield still playing probably the best season of his career. Beautiful Lunar authentic. 2 mini helmets, including Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk, both out there. 2 jerseys, Adrian Peterson, the best running back I've seen play personally, although Derrick Henry is starting to convince me otherwise. And Jalen Hurts, that's a licensed jersey for Jalen Hurts. Probably $135 to $200 unsigned for that. It is autographed by Jalen Hurts. We're talking about several $100s. I mean, that's worth about as much as one of these authentic helmets. So don't sleep on that. Frank Gore, Steve Largent, and Michael Vick. All those names combined is 15 headliners, and we are down to 29 boxes. That is better than 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Only $96, guys. Again, 1 to go on that vault quad. We are wide open on the double. The vault, by the way, is only full-size helmet, so it's reps, authentics, and speed flexes. 3 of the boxes that are filler hits are going to have vault keys. That means somebody is going to win a gift card as well as a full-size helmet. Could be up to $300, so don't sleep on that either. Double box break here for the licensed jerseys, only $104. Again, unsigned, generally licensed jerseys are about $135 to $200, which means if you win, obviously, if you win twice, it's huge in a double box break, but you win any of these, you're profiting. But once you throw the autograph on there, they're worth even more. And we are at about a 2 in 3 chance at a headliner, which is awesome. 13 headliners, 21 boxes, the entire top row for basketball. Basketball starts tonight. Get ahead of the curve with your basketball memorabilia. Alonzo Mourning, Clyde Drexler, a man that's literally in action tonight, Jalen Brunson, and Chris Webber and Shaquille O'Neal. We were trying to build a starting 5 yesterday with those, and it's like kind of hard because you're gonna have to have Chris Webber probably at the 3, which I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, you can't put Mourning or O'Neal at the 3.
That's true.
I think you have to put Chris Webber at the 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to know if there was any fillers or if there was any listed headliners for basketball you could have thrown in there maybe.
Yeah, let's throw Kyron Williams in there.
So why not?
Why not? He could play a 3.
Yeah, Ben did close out that vault. Let's go, Ben.
Beautiful. So we'll do the vault here in a second. 2 of the top 5 wide receivers still out there, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench. That's a sweet-looking old-school jersey. And Trey Turner. All out there, too, for you baseball fans. World Series on Friday. A couple days away from that. Kyron Williams and Max Fried out there as well. Again, 21 boxes, 13 headliners, almost a 2 in 3 chance at a photoed or listed headliner here in the double box break for the jerseys. Triple option. I'm guessing there's no hockey in there since it's called triple option.
Yeah, no hockey. Basketball, baseball, and football.
There you go.
3 major and best sports.
Ooh, careful. Careful
I know.
now. You got some people out here. Alex is trying to get some hitters. Trying to get some hitters out here. It is Frozen Frenzy today. You can't do that.
It is.
Andrew Webb, Roderick Medina back in here, Craig Crenshaw, Benjamin Mayotte, David Harrison, Robert Pracht, and Ben Harris with the close. Drop me 4 numbers for Vault Quad number 1.
I know Bob's is excited for the World Series.
Yeah, he wants the Dodgers to win, right?
Of course.
I think so.
It's a big Shohei guy.
Big Shohei guy. Big Freddie Freeman guy, Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
It should be fun, man. It's not, I mean, we're loaded up with stars, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the time to, have the most viewed World Series in a while.
It feels like it should be. It's going to be 7 games. The script says so. I know the Yankees, I think, are pitching Garrett Cole. I don't know if the Dodgers have decided yet. It still says undecided on their thing.
Yeah.
But I think it is going to be Garrett Cole going for the Yankees.
I think I'm going to take the Dodgers. I think they just been the hotter team, at least batting in the playoffs. I know the Yankees, they're both in the World Series for a reason. But
I don't know, man.
I think I'm going to lean the Dodgers.
Spin them all, says Ben. I will take that. That's basically wheel times 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, just looking at this real quick, where it's just like batting leaders: Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge, Shohei, Shohei, Shohei.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
It's awesome. It is awesome stuff. It's gonna be a great World Series. I'm excited. In the meantime, let's get 4 numbers here, guys. Good luck. The wheel is going to pick them all, starting with box 3. So 3. Let me get that off the ticker. Box lucky 13. So 313. Looking like 12. So far, we've got all these 3, 12, and 13.
All right.
3, 12, 13, and we're going high, I think 29. 3, 12, 13, and 29.
Yeah, no 30, so 29.
Yep, no 30, so 29, exactly. Don't have 30, so we do the closest number to 30, which is 29. Just so everybody knows what happened there. I know it landed on 30. We didn't have 30. So 29 it is. 9 clicks this time around. 9 clicks. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Man, Benjamin Mayotte, that is, has been sniping in this series. He is in the AFC West after 9 clicks, looking for Patrick Mahomes. That would be quite the snipe at the end of the day, right? If he's able to pull that one off. Roderick Medina in the NFC North. We do have an Aiden Hutchinson authentic out there in this series, so not a bad spot. Craig Crenshaw chilling in the NFC South, looking for a little Falcon filler potentially. Andrew Webb in the NFC East, could be A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley on a speed flex. We got Andrew Webb in the NFC East. That's what I just said. Ben Harris, closer magic in that NFC West. Actually, Alvin Kamara, by the way, Craig Crenshaw could win in the NFC South. In the AFC North, we got Robert Pracht looking for that TJ Watt authentic. We got David Harrison in the AFC South. We got Craig Crenshaw in the AFC East. Could be Tyreek Hill and Sauce Gardner. And then Benjamin Mayotte, AFC West, looking for the biggest one of them all, Patrick Mahomes. Box 3, the Raise Hail, Praise Dale box. Or Austin Dillon. What do we got? Starting with an authentic Novalky. Starting with, Craig said quad sold out. Am I going to get pick numbers? I was in the AFC West for the 7th and 8th click. Well, you're also in the NFC South after 9 clicks.
Oh.
And you're winning an Alvin Kamara flash authentic. So not the worst case scenario, my man. Not the worst case scenario. Bang, bang on Alvin Kamara.
Good to see Darcy Standis getting back in the room.
What's up, Dars?
Stand up.
Alvin Kamara, I mean, slowed down maybe a little bit, but to be honest, he was off to a really great start, looking like probably one of the best backs in the league. This, by the way, my favorite silver flash helmet in the game, the New Orleans Saints. Craig loves it. He's absolutely in love with that lid. So congratulations, Craig. He said trash. He is a Falcon fan, so that is an appropriate response, I suppose.
Hey, Kamara's another one of those older running backs. You know, Saquon, Derrick Henry. He's also having a great year. Not the same level as those guys this year, but he's not far off.
He's not far off, yeah. I mean, like I said,
receiving back too.
He's kind of slowed down over the last couple of weeks. Other than that, he was right there with those guys, stride for stride, just about. All right. We got another heavy box here. I mean, almost every box in this series so far has been heavy.
It's pretty crazy.
Box 12, you missed this last week.
Ryan Blaney?
You got it this time. Ryan Blaney or Ryan Newman box. It is another full-size authentic. No vault key. Is it another headliner? Oh, wow. This isn't even a listed name? I mean, I guess I maybe understand why. He doesn't play for the team anymore. However, it is still one of the best wide receivers over the last decade. How about Davante Adams? Davante Adams. Benjamin Mayotte, AFC West. There you go. On Tay Adams. I mean, that's got to be the reason, right?
I think that's got to be the reason. I mean, I'll still take him on a signed napkin.
Yeah, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what he signed. Exactly what you're saying. He is one of the best wide receivers of the last decade. He's going to be surely a surefire Hall of Famer at this point. See what else he can get done with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, right? Not a great start, but it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Kamara might be my fave player right now, says Robert. And there you go. Craig's got it. $400 and he's yours. Yeah, we'll keep Tay out for a minute. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we'll see what happens with the rest of the squad, but... All right. Lucky 13 coming up next. I do not have a NASCAR 13.
Ty Dillon.
Ooh, really?
Don't know if he's still driving.
Yeah, they are. They're young. I just
that.
didn't know what number they were.
I had to look
Looks
up that
like we're
one.
going Voltke
Oh.
this time around. Again, almost every single one of these, it's either been an authentic filler or if it's a rep filler, it's had a Voltke. So we are absolutely on a heater, I would say. Here we go. Replica helmet. So at worst, there's going to be 2 speed flexes left at the end of this, right?
Okay.
And this is a beaut.
Is it an eagle?
No. It is an eagle. How about Mike Quick? Legendary Eagle, 5-time Pro Bowler here on that beautiful replica old school Birds lids, the Kelly Green. I know somebody was asking about replica helmets. I don't know if they're watching this show, but this is an example of a rep. You got that plastic on the inside, and the padding is like fake padding, if you will. It's still a full-size lid. Displays almost exactly the same, but just a little bit less value. But for Andrew Webb in the NFC East, I mean, if he gets this and if he gets that $300 vault key potentially, right, could end up being very profitable.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with 1 box to go and a couple more Eagles still out there with A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley. We got Trayvon Diggs as well. So let me know if you are out there. Andrew Webb, we need C, D, or E on the vault key. There's the whoop whoop. Cheers, peeps up all as well from Chacom. What's going on? Says cool, congrats. Robert said he's also down.
Oh.
And Craig's got the PayPal in there. So
Yes, he does.
Send it over. And if you want, Robert, we can write you up for that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys let us know. Andrew, let us know as well if you're out there. Otherwise, we're going to spin this wheel C, D, and E. C, D, and E. And get yourself a vault key here before we open the last one of this quad. But right now, we are getting down to 17 boxes. We're at 18 boxes left right now with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 photoed headliners still out there. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. 50% chance as it sits. All right, let's get a box here for Andrew. Looking like box D. Box D. So C and E will be the last 2. We'll get Mike Quick put away here. I was about to say, I think I still need to write that one up. Get in the box. Hey, thanks. All right. Here we go. D. For dang, let's see a lot of money. Could be 300, 100, or 50. The answer is $100.
Oh, man.
It's sideways. It's going the wrong way. $100. $100 going to Andrew Webb. There you go, my man. Congratulations.
We got the biggest and the smallest left.
That's right. We're either all in or all out. So we'll get Andrew written up, and then we got one more box in this quad. One more box in this quad. All right, here we go. Last box feels heavy, Alex. Feels heavy in number 29 of 30. Is it time for Patrick Mahomes? One of the other flexes. It is an authentic. No vault key. Craig said number 29. It is 29, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. Ooh, it's not Mahomes. Who is this?
Who are you?
We have the newest Jets wide receiver right here. We have a guy that joined the team this year. How about Mike Williams?
You can go, Craig.
Mike Williams. So Craig is going to get 2 here in the quad box break. Mike Williams, full-size authentic. Alvin Kamara, full-size authentic. Not bad. So salute to service. Another filler authentic. There have been so many filler authentics in this vault. It's crazy.
If you're going to get a filler, be glad it's on authentic.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, man, We hit one headliner,
Yeah.
3 fillers. So we're down to 17 boxes in the vault, guys.
That's it.
Patrick Mahomes flex still alive. TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, and then the other 2 speed flexes, Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley. Trayvon Diggs is out there too. So it's almost a 50% chance at a headliner, 8 and 17 in the next box we do. Throw in the 2 vault keys though. That's a 10 and 17 chance at a vault key or a headliner, right?
I like that.
I like that a lot. So let's keep on attacking the vault, right? No reason not to.
Yeah. Quad should be up.
Next quad is up. Doubles up, singles up. We'll go over it again here in just a second. Just glad I won something earlier. Hey, hang in there, man. Your time will come. Your time will come. This game is all about runs.
Oh, yeah.
Beckett certified. For example, Craig just won 2 there. That might just be his appetizer, right? Just won 2 there, but generally speaking, when you're hot, you stay hot.
It is your number, Craig. Craig loves 29.
Fitting that I win 29.
I don't know if I ever learned the reasoning why, or just he picked it and it was good luck.
I think he said that's what it was. It just worked. So, I mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, whatever works. Hashtag CNW. Yeah, so quad back up. The double is up. The single is up, guys. Again, that Patrick Mahomes salute to service flex still out there with only 17 boxes left, almost halfway through this series. And we are still looking for the best hit in the room right now. Don't sleep on it, guys. Hop in, get your spots. TJ Watt, full-size authentic. Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, all authentics and out there still. Sauce Gardner, speed flex. Saquon Barkley, speed flex. You can still double up with Tyreek Hill and Sauce Gardner. You can triple up with AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and that Trayvon Diggs, the last listed headliner. You can get 3 headliners in one go for $356. Speaking of $300, the $300 vault key is still out there. There's still 2 vault keys out there. It's crazy. It is crazy stuff, man. 8 headliners left, 2 vault keys left, 10 in 17 at a headliner or a vault key right now. Nutty. So let's get that one done. Again, the practice squad, all the headliners out there. All the headliners out there in that new series. We've done 1 box so far. This is the last pairing of the old and the new, and then we'll be on to that new series by itself. We got 3 speed flexes: Rod Woodson, Jared Allen, and Roger Craig. Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield, all on authentic. Adrian Peterson custom jersey, Jalen Hurts licensed jersey, Sauce Gardner and Marshall Falk on the mini helmets, all out there and alive, plus Frank Gore, Steve Largent, and Michael Vick. But it feels like it should be about the vault, right?
Oh, yeah.
Outside of that, we will run down the rest of these series because we didn't finish our top to bottom. The college series. Brian Dawkins, Clemson Speed Flex with the Welcome to Death Valley inscription and that beautiful orange visor to go along with it. Only 7 boxes left, and this is one of them. The other 2 headliners, AJ Brown on the Ole Miss Authentic and TJ Watt on the Wisconsin Authentic. 3 headliners, 7 boxes here for the college series. Study up, full size, all full size lids, reps, and authentics. Only 7 boxes left, 3 headliners. One of them's a speed flex. Diamonds are the chase as they sit, guys. We're 6 to go in the double. We're 5 to go in the single. Could see a couple of diamond lids going off, as we should. It is better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner, almost 50%, really. We're still looking for 2 speed flexes in the last 18 boxes, including Brian Dawkins with the Weapon X inscription for the Denver Broncos. Saquon Barkley out there as well on a speed flex. The other 3 all authentic helmets. One of, if not the best cornerback of all time, Deion Sanders on the Slate San Francisco lid. Derrick Henry, the best running back in the NFL right now, on that standard Baltimore Raven lid. And then Tyreek Hill. Who knows where he's going to end up now that Tua Tagovailoa coming back next week for Tyreek Hill on that Slate Authentic. We're also looking for a couple of wide receivers. Your guy, DJ Moore, and one of only 3 guys to win a Heisman Trophy at wide receiver, Tim Brown. All out there and available in the diamonds. All full-size helmets, all authentic helmets, guys. $180 here for the double. The single, again, just 5 spots to go, $90 a spot. That is the chase. You get into the single, you get 1 spot into the chase. You get in the double, you get 2 spots into the chase. So worth it there, right? $89 in this single. This probably isn't the worst thing in the world. $89 to potentially win a Patrick Mahomes speed flex. I would certainly say that's worth it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sauce Gardner, Saquon Barkley on flexes, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, the authentics that are still out there as far as photo headliners. Craig has responded. Looks like Robert and Craig are trying to work something out.
Ooh.
Think I finally got all my tears out from her loss. Says Chacom. It is tough, bro. Tough loss for the San Francisco 49ers over the weekend. $52 all it costs for a licensed jersey here in that triple option, guys. Football, baseball, basketball in that one. All licensed jerseys. Speaking of jerseys, the custom jerseys, $27 here for football jerseys. Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, and Brian Urlacher, the last 3 photoed headliners. We've also got Amari Cooper still out there. So 4 headliners left in the final 8 boxes of the jerseys. That is a 50% chance on the dot. Last but certainly not least, the mini helmets, $49 a spot, double box break every time for that price. We're still looking for 3 photoed headliners, Michael Irvin, Jim Kelly, and Warren Moon. So one of the best quarterbacks of all time, a quarterback that went to 4 straight Super Bowls, and one of the best receivers of the 90s there for Michael Irvin. 3 headliners left, 7 boxes left, 6 spots to go in the minis. So I'm going to drop in a couple of breaks. I think this double box break for the practice squad will probably be going down sooner rather than later. Again, it's the last pairing before we are into the practice squad on its own. I'll drop in the diamond single, 5 spots to go. It's a part of the chase. Might as well get yourself into that chase wheel spin. Maybe go for one of those speed flexes. Again, we pulled a Chris Godwin as a filler hit. Full-size authentic Chris Godwin in that series. And I'm going to drop in the quad box break. It's what's been moving in the vault with what's left. I mean, we're going to go 17 boxes left in the series as a whole. After that quad, we'll be down to 13.
Oh, man.
I mean, pretty good odds that we're going to see 1, if not 2, if not 3 speed flexes coming out. And again, in that quad, you can win A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Trayvon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and Sauce Gardner, and who knows what else. Maybe a vault key plus Patrick Mahomes. End up paying only $56 to get Patrick Mahomes and another full-size lid. So quad is certainly worth it as well. But it is up to you guys. Those are just the 3 breaks I'm feeling, but you guys let me know what you're feeling. Do it with orders. Do it in the chat. And we will follow.
Yeah.
I would say Craig owns the hit of the show so far. However, Robert Precht might end up owning this bad boy. The flash authentic here of Alvin Kamara. Every break on the page is hot lids and jerseys. Wow, let's get it, peeps,
yeah.
right? Jacom gets it.
Jacom does get it.
He gets it.
Brings the good vibe, sees all the great stuff in the break page, and lets everyone know about it.
Yeah, I mean, the practice squad is brand spanking new.
Yep.
He probably likes that too with the Roger Craig flex.
Oh, yeah.
And the George Kittle rep. Any Niner fan would. But licensed jersey sitting at a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. Feels like we're right on the cusp of a Patrick Mahomes chase in the vault. And then the diamonds are the chase, the actual chase for the wheel spin, with 2 speed flexes left and better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. Really depends. Any way you guys want to go. Minis and jerseys even, both under 10 boxes with 4 headliners left and 8 boxes for the jerseys, 3 and 7 in the minis. But it is up to you guys. It is up to you guys. Had a fun early show, kind of broke into this vault to start with. Justin Herbert on that Lunar Speed Flex. Probably the hit of that show, which is why it's still out here. And obviously, so far, Alvin Kamara, the hit of this show. But I think that's going to change, especially if we dip back into that vault. Maybe get going in the practice squad as well. Craig said Jacom watches so much, he understands it better than I do.
He sure does.
Yeah, he's here, man. Wish I could play, but I will one day soon. Yeah, man, play when you can. We always say that. But we appreciate you guys hanging out and just, making the break room fun. Obviously, admiring the memorabilia, enjoying the chases, all that good stuff, right? Because it does get fun. It gets crazy fast.
We got Robert Patton getting in. Vault Quad.
There you go. Robin Patton getting the party started in the Vault Quad. 7 to go. Let's get it.
Are you going to join him, Craig? Mahomes is still out there.
Patty? Andy's hot, Mr. Crenshaw.
He is.
But yeah, up to you guys.
I'm on the last season of How I Met Your Mother.
Really? You made it.
I've made it. I've seen the wife finally. Took long enough.
How do you feel about her?
I actually have to start watching this show. She's in The Penguin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
I didn't know
like
that.
one of the main characters in The Penguin. So I was like, oh,
I gotta watch that show too.
Yeah, heard a lot
I
of
heard
good
it's
things
really
about
good.
it.
Yeah. I'm rewatching Dexter. I'm trying to finish that again. So it felt like the right time with,
Yeah.
Halloween season, whatever.
Yeah.
That's one of those shows that's like the first 3 or so seasons are really good, and then you kind of have to muscle through the end of it. It's not bad, but it's just not as good as it once was. It kind of loses its nostalgic.
Happens to a lot of shows. More
Yeah.
shows than not, sadly.
That's probably one of, if not my favorite show ever, is Lost. And
I've heard the ending is bad. I've watched like the first season, I think. and
the
that's
first
it.
season's really good. The second and third season, I would argue, are even better.
Oh.
The fourth season's good, and then the fifth and sixth season are like, we're just trying now. They're
I've
trying.
heard a lot of people say it's like one of the greatest like starts to a show, and then it's just the endings.
Yeah, it's the last show I can remember like before streaming was a thing that I
Yep.
was watching, where it's like, and every season ends on like a huge cliffhanger. And it's like you had to wait a whole year before
yeah.
you figured out what was going to happen next. And it was so like, dang it. We shouldn't have to wait too long on some of these breaks, though, I wouldn't think, right? I mean, especially with a Patrick Mahomes still out there on the speed flex.
That was a great transition.
Thank you. I tried. I was thinking of something. It's always fun when you need to get back to the breaks. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
how can we transition it back?
Boom.
Yeah. We need to have like a counter where it's like, yep, that was a good one. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
that one could have been better. We'll keep working on it.
I really want to see the licensed jerseys. I don't know really why we're not doing more of those when a licensed jersey on its own is worth at least double the
Yeah.
spots, and you add the autograph to it, probably double it even more.
Yeah, and maybe it's just a lack of really understanding that, because you are right. I mean, there is not a jersey that's going to be in here that's less than $130
Like
unsigned.
No offense to the customs, like the customs are half the price, and like these are just so much better.
They're not. Yeah, some of the customs aren't even half the price. I mean,
No.
you can get a custom jersey sometimes for like $20.
Yeah.
Unsigned custom jersey. Unsigned licensed jersey. I mean, these are like the
lot.
ones you would wear to the game.
Oh, yeah.
That you'd have to get at the pro store. So think about that. That's like what these jerseys are, and they are autographed on top of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the best of the best, top of the line when it comes to jerseys. And it's all different sports, basketball, football, and baseball. And it's at a 2 and 3 chance at headliners. I mean,
Yeah.
it's absolutely loaded up.
It's only $25 more in our custom jersey series, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. It is a 10 spotter.
Yeah.
But regardless.
10 compared to 8, not that much of a difference.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And the double up opportunities. I mean, you can get
That too.
Brunson and Ozzie Smith. You can get Vladimir Guerrero and Trey Turner.
Well, Brunson and Mourning and Drexler, Chris Webber. I mean, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, enough said about the
it's
situation
numbers.
there.
It's numbers. I'm so dumb.
Yeah,
So Johnny Bench and Rutschman.
Rutschman's gone, I
Rutschman's
think.
gone.
But yeah, you got the spirit. It's funny because I'm like, me and Steven were talking about this yesterday. I'm like, oh, shoot, what are like Alonzo Mourning? What was he? 33?
Oh, yeah, because you can't really see the
Yeah,
number
it's like
there.
I can't
I think
remember.
Drexler's 22.
Even Brunson, we were like, what number is Brunson?
What number is he?
He's 11, I
11,
think,
okay.
because I think we looked it up yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you still can get Jefferson and Lamb, though.
Yeah, Jefferson and Lamb.
That's a great one.
Jalen Brunson, Ozzie Smith, Vladimir Guerrero, and Trey
Yeah.
Turner. I think Chris Webber was 4, and I think Shaquille O'Neal on the
34.
Lakers was 34.
Yep.
So you can win Webber and O'Neal together. It's really good. Love the logos that they have. Makes them look so much better, right?
Yeah, you
The
get like
custom stat jerseys are cool. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
But-
The Alonzo Mourning jersey is really cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm just saying, for jersey collectors, it's kind of like, we were talking earlier about like reps versus authentics versus speed flexes. Like a custom jersey is kind of like a replica helmet. And then you have different levels here of licensed jerseys. Like, once you get like the Mitchell and Nesses, we're talking about like top of the line kind of stuff. And that's what is in these series specifically for the licensed jerseys. So it is a cool series. Got a spot knocked off in the double box break for the vault. So 7 to go there. We're 5 to go on the single in the vault. 4 to go on the diamond single. So it feels like the vault single, diamond single, those are probably the next 2 to go. And it makes sense, right? The vault is probably where you're finding the best stuff in the room because there's a Patrick Mahomes in there, right?
Yeah.
Plain and simple. There's a Patrick Mahomes speed flex, Sauce Gardner speed flex, Saquon Barkley. But the chase is actually the diamonds. You pay $1 more, you guarantee yourself a full-size authentic or speed flex coming out, and you have the benefit of the chase wheel spin on top of that. So both of these breaks make sense. Leave it up to you guys. 2 high-profile breaks coming up. 4 to go in the diamond single, 5 to go in the vault single. 7 to go in the vault, quad, and double. So all those getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I'm even thinking if you do get the Jalen Brunson jersey and the licensed jersey, like imagine if everything goes right for the Knicks and they do win that championship. Like how crazy Knicks fans are going to be for that jersey.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And they could, and he could, and he's going to be the best player if they do that.
I
right?
mean, they are the biggest competition of the Celtics, and you know, the biggest thing is being healthy. The Celtics, it's one injury. Knicks can beat them in a series.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were talking about that in the early show where injuries make such a big difference, really in any sport, but definitely in basketball. You know, when you lose one of your star players that you're building the team around, it can hurt a lot.
And especially, I mean, Porzingis is going to miss, I think, the first couple months.
Yeah,
And
that's tough.
Knicks stay hot and they get the 1 seed, and having that home court still matters.
One thing that the Celtics do have, and somebody mentioned this in the early show, I don't think I read the comment, but their depth is extremely good.
Knicks is pretty good too, though.
It is. Depth is a big part of it, obviously, because of the injuries, and also, you know, bench minutes are so important. But I just think about like the Warriors, for example. Like if Steph Curry goes, if he gets hurt, knock on wood, it's like their team is so much worse, like just like that.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like there's a bunch of teams that are like that. But speaking of like value that keeps on rising, we were talking about this in the early show too. I mean, Derrick Henry is on pace to rush for, what'd you say, like 2,100 yards right now? Which is right on the doorstep of the most of all time in a single season. But he would also be the only person in NFL history to have 2,000-yard rushing seasons in his career. Only one. Which means if that happens, if that does happen by the end of the year for Derrick Henry, the value of this helmet's going to go up. People are going to want Derrick Henry stuff because he might be one of the best running backs to ever play the game at that point. He would have a strong case for it at that point. Not to mention he's still got, you know, 2 or 3, 4, who knows how many good seasons left in him after that. I mean, you can get it for $90 in that diamond helmet break. Brian Dawkins, Saquon Barkley, both out there too on some flexes. Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill on some Slate Authentics. Very, very good odds there. Craig said I sold my Jason Tatum license jersey right after they won for more than I can get for an authentic.
Yeah.
See? Awesome, Mr. Crenshaw from Jacom. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even in the practice squad, you know, you look into the practice squad. Yes, there's 3 speed flexes. Rod Woodson, Jared Allen, Roger Craig. We've got Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield on authentics. But this Jalen Hurts license jersey, this is worth as much as these authentic helmets. I mean, we're talking about probably a $300 to $400, if not a $500 jersey for that Jalen Hurts. It's going to be around the same, and it's the same deal. I mean, it obviously fluctuates, but hypothetically speaking, I hope this is the case, but hypothetically speaking, if the Eagles, you know, go on and do big things, win a Super Bowl, whatever else, he's the reason. An Eagle fan is going to pay you a very pretty penny to get a Jalen Hurts licensed jersey. You can get it for under $100. What's going on, guys? Says Jeff Cook. What's going on, my man? Cheers, Mr. Cook from Jacom. I would say there's probably a few things going on. The most important, I would argue, is the vault.
Yeah, singles 2 away.
Yeah, 2 away on the single.
Yep.
2 away on the single. Mr. Jeff Cook, you ate, by the way, in the early show.
Yes,
you
you
got
did.
the Bo Jackson and the Justin Herbert. However, job not done in that AFC West. Patrick Mahomes speed flex still out there in the final 17 boxes. We've also got TJ Watt. We've got Tyreek Hill. We've got A.J. Brown, and we've got Aiden Hutchinson. We got 4 more authentic helmets on top of that. We have 2 more speed flexes with Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley. 3 speed flexes, 4 authentic helmets, final 17 boxes, 7 photoed headliners. Throw in Trayvon Diggs for an 8 and 17 chance. Throw in 2 more vault keys. It is 10 and 17. The $300 vault key is still out there as well. That's definitely going down, and especially that single box break is in the red zone. 2 spots to go. Outside of that, I would argue the diamonds, right? We were just talking about it. I'll show it one more time. Brian Dawkins, Saquon Barkley, Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry. And then we've also got Tim Brown and DJ Moore. It's a 7 and 18 chance at a headliner, but it's all authentics, all speed flexes, and it's the chase. So either one of those, probably the 2 biggest breaks in the room, going down in a matter of moments. But 2 spots to go in that vault single. I will drop that in there. Do not sleep on that closer magic, right?
No.
Craig said, I was wondering who got Herbert. It was Jeff Cook.
Yep, 1 to go in that vault single.
The vault quad in the early show. Probably the 2 best hits, to be honest with you. The Justin Herbert speed flex and the Bo Jackson authentic.
Yeah.
Is either that or Amon-Ra St. Brown, which was one in the practice squad.
That was nice as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the practice squad moving as well, but I think it's about to all be about the vault.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes speed flex.
Yeah, this is
That's all you got to say.
kind of a funneling thing right now, right? I mean, we're at 17. If we don't see Mahomes in this box, we'll be down to 16. That's almost half the series gone.
Oh, yeah. Even if he does go, I mean, look at all the headliners. There's still 2 other speed flexes in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a loaded
4
series.
more authentics. I mean, yeah, it is loaded up.
The biggest vault key, $300 still.
All that to be said, that's still all in there, and we're almost halfway through the series. So.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. I'm not used to doing as many singles.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, it's value, right? 89 bucks. The odds will tell you, though, it's probably going to go in the quad or the double. I mean, that's just the facts. But you never know. You never know. What we do know is, on a Tuesday especially, you should not let a break sit at one spot for too long unless you're going to be the one that grabs it. Because Alex and I have seen it many, many times. Somebody grabs that last spot. I think we're like 3 Tuesdays in a row.
Yeah.
Where the closer magic spot hits when it sits for a little longer than it should.
And not only does it hit, it hits big.
Generally speaking, it hits big. Absolutely. And that wouldn't be too hard in this series.
Nope. I think Ben might have closed it up. He sure did.
Well, Ben's got a good spot.
Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin Mayotte, too. That guy's been sniping left and right in the early show.
All it takes is one spot with him.
He actually won again here. He sniped with one spot here with Devontae Adams. I think he's got 3 wins
All
in this
snipes.
vault. All snipes. All one-spot snipes. He is back here with 1 spot. Shane Calamia with 1. Craig Crenshaw with 3. Andrew Webb with 3. Here we go.
Gonna have to nickname Ben Chris Kyle.
Ooh. Chris Kyle, the American sniper.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he's like French. Like he can't be the American sniper. So Andrew, Craig, Shane, or Ben for the Hands Team Vault number 1. Let's go. Again, this will put us to 16 boxes left in the series. Almost halfway home. See what happens here. Otherwise, we will take it to the wheel. Take it to the wheel. Good luck, peeps from Jacom. Last call, last call. 14 from Mr. Crenshaw. Let's take 14 out. Grab Andrew down to Ben. Here we go. 9 clicks. Good luck, guys, here in the single. After 9, this is what we got. We got Andrew Webb in the NFC North looking for Aiden Hutchinson. He's also got the AFC East for Sauce Gardner or Tyreek Hill. And probably more importantly, he's got the AFC West for Patrick Mahomes, potentially. Craig's back in the NFC South looking for some more Saints. Shane Calamia in the NFC East could be A.J. Brown. Could be Saquon Barkley on a speed flex. Benjamin Mayotte looking to do what he does best, snipe with 1 spot in that NFC West. Craig's also got the AFC North and the AFC South. Could be TJ Watt on a full-size authentic. Box 14. I don't think I have a 14 for NASCAR either.
Chase Briscoe.
Oh, yeah, it is Chase Briscoe. I think you're right. All right, 14 coming up here. What do we got? Another heavy box. It feels like every box we've had so far has been heavy. It is an authentic, no vault key. I would argue it's a little better than an authentic. I'd argue it's a little better than your standard speed flex. It's probably the best helmet in the series. Patrick Mahomes.
There it is.
Full size speed flex. Salute to service. Andrew Webb. Starter magic. 3 spots. Bang, bang on Patty Mahomes in a single box break.
Yeah.
Just over $200
Yeah.
for a speed flex Patrick Mahomes.
He did the thing.
He did the thing. Andrew Webb, job well done, brother. My goodness. My goodness. He's off to a rough start, but there's no doubt the value that comes with this name on this helmet, the accomplishments that he's already had in the NFL is enough to put him as one of the best quarterbacks of all time. The question is, how much more is he going to do?
Yeah.
His team's undefeated already. He's trying to do something that nobody has ever done 3 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That could happen for the Kansas City Chiefs and
I mean,
Patrick Mahomes.
they just always find a way to win.
It's what they do, and he's a big part of that reason. Great hit, Andrew Webb. Congrats, Andrew, from Craig. OMG, wow, congrats from Jacom. Craig said, of course, he called it. Robert P., I have a custom Eclipse Saquon Barkley if you're interested, or any other Eagle fans, says Sean Blasco. So there you go. If you're interested in Saquon Barkley, he is still available in this series on a Speed Flex. He's also available in that Diamond Helmet series on a Speed Flex. So either one of those will work out. But Patrick Mahomes, a domino has fallen here. And Andrew Webb going home, quite a happy man, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
But you said it earlier. I mean, we're down to 16 boxes. Half this series still there. We still have 2 Speed Flexes. Saquon Barkley and Sauce Gardner. We have Tyreek Hill. We have TJ Watt. We have AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson. That triple up is still alive with AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Trayvon Diggs potentially. I believe we're at now 7 headliners left and 2 vault keys. It's a 9 and 16 chance that vault keys are headliners. So the odds are still really, really good in this series. Still really, really good.
Will do, Craig. Will do.
Kamara going to Robert. You guys worked it out, it sounds like. There you go. Congrats, Robert. Congrats, Craig. And congrats, Andrew Webb, I would say. Let's do the air horn. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Silent air horn. Do you think somebody disabled it because Robbie was abusing it?
Probably.
That would be so funny. They're just like, yeah, just let him think he's hitting the air horn. All right, guys. So Mahomes out here in the vault. For me, I think either we keep going in the vault, which makes sense as well. Again, we just went over it, but just to show you guys here, we are still looking for TJ Watt on that Lunar Authentic, the Tyreek Hill Authentic, the AJ Brown Flat White for the Eagles. We've also got Aiden Hutchinson, Sauce Gardner, and Saquon Barkley all still out there and available. Those 2 are Speed Flexes, by the way. And we're still looking for Trayvon Diggs. Later, Craig. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But yeah, so almost 50% on the odds here for headliners. Still got the $300 vault key as well. For me, though, I think we definitely should be focusing in on the diamond single. 4 spots to go here. It's a part of the chase. We might as well get it done. I'll drop it in. 2 Speed Flexes alive in the last 18 boxes. Brian Dawkins, Weapon X inscription, and the Saquon Barkley. We've also got Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry. So 5 photoed headliners left. 2 listed headliners in Tim Brown and DJ Moore. 7 and 18, guys. Better than a 1 in 3 chance. And again, that and more section, I think the best of the best out of any series we have, right?
Yeah.
Best of the best out of any series we have in that and more section. And it's part of the chase. The other series I think can get going here is the practice squad. It's the last double box break, guys. The last pairing here. Adrian Peterson, Jalen Hurts. We got Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield. The 3 Speed Flexes, Roger Craig, Jared Allen, and Rod Woodson. We've also got George Kittle on a rep, Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk on the minis. So those are all good things. All good things. I'm ready to see some more of that series. So much so, Alex, let's go ahead and add it on to the chase, right?
I like it. I like it.
Let's add it on to the chase. So we'll have diamonds and practice squad. We'll have 2 chase wheel spins. I have to make up for the spin that I had earlier. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm like, why is that growing the wrong way? There we go. So there you go. Your name in ×2 in that practice squad, guys, if you want to get in there. 7 spots to go, $96 a spot in the practice squad, but 4 to go in the diamonds. So the diamonds are already in there. I'll also drop in that practice squad. Last pairing in that practice squad. Last pairing. And then we are into that series as a whole, which is going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of double up opportunities.
Oh, yeah. Get it done.
Get her done. Get her done. We are an hour away from the Frozen Frenzy getting started.
Oh, man.
5 p.m. Central Time. The Washington... Capitals, yeah. I almost said... I was thinking Washington Bullets for whatever reason. The Capitals and the Flyers on deck. Philadelphia minus 125, even though they're 1-3-1. Washington's 3-1. I have no Frozen Frenzy bets.
I got nothing. I got a lot of NBA bets, no hockey bets.
I have 0 NBA bets as well. I'm in a weird spot though, where like I'm gonna be on vacation next week, and it's
Yep.
like, how much money do I really want to probably throw away? More than likely on gambling. But then the other side of me is like, what if I hit on a parlay? You know,
That's true.
get like a couple extra $100 or something.
Yeah, a little extra vacation money.
Yeah, that never hurts.
No.
I'm never gonna complain about that. Either way, trying to see what else we got going on in the world of sports. Aaron Rodgers said the Jets are playing too angry and they need to have fun.
I can see that.
That just feels like such a like almost like a little league answer. Like, guys,
Yeah.
stop playing so mad. You know, let's like just go out there and have fun. But, I mean, I get it.
I feel like he either gets the ball right away or he kind of holds on to it way too long. So I'm starting to notice.
Rodgers, I honestly probably have not watched a lot of Jets games, even though I know
I've
for whatever
watched-
reason you're heavily invested in the Jets.
I've watched. Well, they're on like half the primetime games.
That's true. They have been all over. The Eagles got flexed from a primetime game, but they're playing the
I'm
Jaguars.
watching the Jets. Like these guys should be getting to the diamonds. We're 3 to go.
3 to go. 3 to go on the diamond single. Robert said he's interested in Saquon.
How could you not be?
So again, I mean, you could trade. I'm sure Sean's got a great trade for you, but it is my job to sell the breaks. I'm just saying, $90. Not only are we talking about an Eclipse Authentic Saquon, this is a Speed Flex Saquon Barkley you can get for $90, Robert. Just throwing that out there. Eclipse or a Speed Flex Saquon Barkley. Speed Flex Brian Dawkins, Deion Sanders, Derrick Henry, Tyreek Hill, all on authentic helmets. Saquon also still out there in the vault on a Speed Flex. The odds for Saquon Barkley on a Speed Flex are pretty good, one way or another. And he is, I mean, he's the best player on the Eagles. And I mean, I know I had a lot of reservations about Saquon originally. And it really wasn't with him. It was more with like, are the Eagles actually going to give him the ball enough?
They're doing it more than Swift. At
Yes,
least. And
thank
definitely more
God.
than Miles Sanders.
And they've really started to do it more the last couple of games. And they've
Yeah.
won the last couple of games. I'm a little bit worried with the Bengals because it's a more high-profile offense. They're probably going to score more points. If the Eagles get down, is Nick Sirianni going to be like, we have to throw? And it's
Yeah.
like, that's not the answer. Just run the ball because Saquon Barkley is one of the best running backs in football.
It helps out the whole offense. It helps out the defense because they're not in the field as much. It's just a win-win for everybody.
It
Get
is.
some play action involved.
Yeah, and I know, I think Saquon kind of got a bad rep when he left New York. I mean, I think a lot of people, especially Giants fans, just saying, but you know, are kind of calling him a diva and he's selfish and whatever else. And to me, I think Saquon A is a competitor. He doesn't like to lose. He wants to win, and he wants to go somewhere where he's going to win. And B, you know, he went to school at Penn State. He's got a connection to Pennsylvania. I know he was born in the Bronx, but regardless, got a connection to Pennsylvania. And then third and final most, he's one of the best running backs in football. And the Giants, on top of not winning games, weren't going to pay him like he was the best running back in football.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he plays a position where people aren't paying it very much.
Yeah.
You kind of got to take the top dollar.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. He's not going to, you know, it's running backs. Running backs generally not a very long shelf life
I mean,
for
look,
running
look at
backs.
Derrick Henry. He's not getting paid that much. He signed, not the craziest deal, and he's tearing up the league.
Yeah, he's probably going to have to take a fat deal at some point, but it's so weird because he's 30, right?
Yeah.
Saquon's only 27. You know,
Yeah.
like he should be in his prime right now.
Yeah.
He's worth every penny. And yeah, so if you're Saquon Barkley and you're playing for a team that's not competing and you're not getting paid what you feel like you deserve, why would you stick around?
Let's see if we see him in the diamonds. Craig closed it up.
There you go. Diamonds coming up, guys.
I thought you were going back to work.
He's like, one more.
Yeah.
Craig's going, maybe he's going back to his old strategy.
Might be. We're halfway also now in the Jersey double, thanks to Craig.
Let's go. Jersey double. He's like, all right, Alex wants to see it. So do I.
Thank you, Craig.
I like the licensed jerseys too. They're so cool.
Yeah.
That Alonzo Mourning, I really want to see. But I also want to see my boy Saquon. We got Terry J. What's up, Terry? We've got Shane Calamia. We got William Losi, and we got Craig Crenshaw all in here. This is the diamond single. Chase Wheelspin for these 8. Drop me a number for diamond number 1. Diamond number 1. 1 through 7, 11, 15, and 20 through 28. Again, the double box break I think is 6 to go. If you want to go that route, 6 to go in the diamond double. You get your spot in, or name and times 2 into that chase wheel spin for every one spot that you have. 6 to go there, 5 to go though on that double box break for the licensed jerseys. That is our next closest break, and we were talking about it earlier, just trying to explain it all. But for $104, that's for a double box break spot. That's 2 licensed jerseys coming out, and again, if you win one unsigned, you're gonna profit $30 at least, but more than that, and that's unsigned.
Yeah.
Autographed, we're talking about $200, $300, $400 plus dollars. And if you win twice, I mean, even more than that, right? There's a ton of value in these jerseys. And the fact that you can still win CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, I mean, you win both those jerseys combined, we're probably talking about $700 to $900 worth of autographs just from those two if you end up in that 8 spot. 27 for Vladimir Guerrero, Trey Turner as well. A lot of value in there as well. We got Ozzie Smith. You can win with Jalen Brunson. Chris Webber. You can win with Shaquille O'Neal. Double up opportunities out the wazoo in that licensed jersey, especially when we're staring down the barrel at a 2 in 3 chance at a headliner. Mm-hmm. So anybody for a diamond box? Last call here. 1 through 7, 11, 15, and 20 through 28. Well, the scroll is right there, Mr. Crenshaw.
You should have already had one prep, Craig. You closed it out.
That is true.
It's only one number.
Yeah, it seems like the middle of this has been eaten pretty heavily.
Yeah.
25 coming up. Terry down to Craig. Here we go. Nine clicks. Gosh, what does happen with these?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Because they're fine one week and then all of a sudden it just changes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happens. I blame the weekend crew.
It's the way to go.
Yeah, that's the easiest
It's
way.
their fault.
All right. William Losey, NFC North. Craig Crenshaw, NFC South. Terry J, NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Craig Crenshaw, AFC South, AFC East. And Shane Calamia in the AFC West. We've got Brian Dawkins, Speed Flex. That would be the AFC West for Shane Calamia. Deion Sanders would be Terry J. Tyreek Hill would be Craig Crenshaw. Derrick Henry would be Terry J. Saquon Barkley would be Terry J. Terry's got a lot of good spots. Tim Brown for Shane and potentially DJ Moore for William Losey. Is it the same? Craig said it's the same when he had the quad.
How about that?
All right, 25. I think it's the Joe Nemechek box.
Sure. I got nothing.
Old school.
I go up to 24.
Now there's John Hunter Nemechek.
No.
But I don't think he drives 25. He might, though. Authentic. I'm seeing double. I'm seeing double. How about Devontae Adams?
Nice.
Devontae Adams. I mean, still just a solid filler. How about it? Shane Calamia.
There you
One
go.
spot, $90 for a full-size authentic Devontae Adams. That's what it's all about, brother.
So it's looking like he's just going to be a filler. in
I
some of
guess
these series,
so.
Which
I
is,
mean-
I don't care that he's on the Raiders. I'm taking it.
I mean, that's literally it, right? It's still Devontae Adams. Who cares what he signed? When you're talking about a guy that's got already 11,000 career yards, 96 touchdowns. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best wide receivers of our generation, right? I mean, so many years with over 1,000 yards and so many touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah, touchdown machine.
he
for
had a
sure.
span from 2016 to 2022 where there was only 1 year that he didn't go over 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that was because he only played 12 games. He got hurt.
He's kind of the guy, too. You know, if you struggle your first year or two, you can still become that. What he became.
Well, that was always my my Quentin Johnston comp.
Yeah.
But and he started to look good for the first couple weeks, and
He
he's,
did.
he's kind of disappeared a little bit. But
He got a little hurt, a little banged up, maybe.
he did, yeah. And they had their bye week, so like who knows? He might still be there. But
Yeah.
regardless, Shane, very nice for a filler hit, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, 7-17 now in the diamonds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, getting closer and closer to just about a 25 or 50% chance. Way better than 1-3 at this point. 2 speed flexes still alive. Derrick Henry, Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill as well. The speed flexes, Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley. Plenty of cool stuff. Should we just do a hit video with 2 Devontae Adams?
2 Devontae Adams, yeah.
If you like Tay Adams, you're in the right place.
Yeah, you are.
It cracked me up on the Pat McAfee show.
And he just walked
Yeah,
right by Rodgers.
just like they're like, what's going on back there? Just Devontae Adams
did
just
not equal a win.
No, it did not.
I needed it to.
Yeah, you were all about it.
Yeah.
Just had a feeling.
Jets and Niners are my 2 biggest flops this week. Not even mad about the Chargers losing.
Mines were definitely Niners and Falcons. Although the Chargers also were bad because the last parlay I had that I would have like kind of made a little bit of money on the weekend, I had the Chargers +7 or -8.5, 7.5, whatever it was, the spread. And
Did you alt it?
no, I can't remember what the spread was.
They-
Not the Chargers, the Rams. I did that
Rams,
last
the
time. The Rams
Rams.
and the Raiders.
Yeah.
And the Raiders were going to go for
They
it
should have.
on 4th down.
Should have.
But then they got a false start. So they got backed up and they decided to kick. And I was like, well,
They still should have gone for it regardless.
I wish they would have gone for it because if they missed, I would have gotten the cover.
All they did was make a 1-score game a 1-score game.
I know.
And it's different when it's like 8-5 compared to 5-2.
Yeah, it was 20-15 because they kicked the field goal.
Yeah. I mean, Antonio Pierce,
I don't know.
not a good coach.
Yeah. So the Rams would have won by 8 if they if they missed it on the
I mean, yeah, it went from 1st and goal at the 4 to the 9. Like, just go for it. No matter what, you're going to need to stop. At least they're backed up.
Yeah, I don't know.
He pulled a Matt LaFleur.
I've lost so many bets like that too, where it's like they kick the field goal first and then they go for the onside kick.
Yep.
And it's like, oh my God, that's so annoying. Like, what are the odds? And I understand, I get why they do it. Like, you need 2 scores anyway. You might as well take the sure thing at this point because you're going to kick the onside kick regardless. So I think it's more just me being like, ugh. But anyway, 6 to go in that practice squad. This is a part of the chase now, guys. 2 spots into that chase wheel spin. If you get into this practice squad, $96 a spot. Can't emphasize enough. Every single headliner is still out there. Every single box except one, which was a filler hit, is all still out there. 3 speed flexes with Rod Woodson, Jared Allen, and Roger Craig. We got a licensed jersey for Jalen Hurts. We got authentics, Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield. Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk on those minis. Adrian Peterson on a custom jersey. 3 listed headliners, Frank Gore, Steve Largent, and Michael Vick. And then the other close break here is 5 to go in that double box break for the triple option. Only 104 a spot.
Yeah.
Which sounds high until you realize these jerseys are not customs. They are all licensed jerseys. Even the filler hits are licensed jerseys. And it's a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. So really, if you like basketball especially, you should be hopping into this break.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are 5 basketball headliners still out there. Alonzo Mourning, Clyde Drexler, Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, and Shaquille O'Neal. If you like baseball, you should be hopping in because we still got Vlad Guerrero. We still got Johnny Bench, Ozzie Smith, Trey Turner, and Max Fried as a listed headliner. And really, if you like football, you should be hopping in because if you get that 8 spot, you can win CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson in the same go. We also have a Kyron Williams licensed jersey still out there.
I wonder if she did. She definitely did that on purpose, right? She basketball, football, baseball.
Yeah, she did.
Look at
Had
that.
to have.
Yeah.
I noticed that yesterday, and I was like,
How
ah.
about that?
But then I was like, oh, there's no hockey. And then I noticed the name today. I'm like, oh, it's triple option.
Yeah.
There probably isn't any hockey.
Yeah, the whole top row's available. It's pretty sick.
Very sick. Very sick. Yeah, basketball tonight should be fun. Full
Oh, yeah.
slate of games tomorrow, though, is like the real opening day, if you will. Everybody else in action.
I'm excited for the first game more than the second game.
I'm excited for the second game just because I want to see Terrence Shannon, but
That's fair. I don't know how much he's gonna play.
he's going to get 28 minutes.
28. I mean, I hope so. It'd be cool.
He's not going to get 28 unless somebody gets hurt.
He might get 8. He might get 2.
Speaking of Minnesota, did you see like Anthony Edwards and Justin Jefferson redid the Randy Moss
The Randy
and Kevin
Moss,
Garnett?
yep.
I saw like a behind the scenes though where Anthony Edwards was saying that he's basically Derrick Henry. He's like, we don't get to lift as much as you
Yeah, I
guys.
think
Like,
he
if
was
you let
saying,
me
yeah.
lift.
Yeah, he's like, if I lifted as much as you guys, I would be Derrick Henry.
Yeah. And Justin's just laughing. He's like, that dude's like 6'6", 250. Whatever.
I mean, Ant's like 6.
Yeah, well, that's what he
whatever.
said. He's like, he might have said like 6'4", 250 or whatever. And he's like, he said, I'm a fatty, bro. Like, I have to work to get this. I could be that big if I was lifting weights. And I'm like, you know what? Anthony Edwards is a gamer. I'm not going to put that past him.
He seems like he would have been a great receiver or corner, the way he talks.
Right.
Like, he's just got that, like, full-on confidence. It's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like it's almost like the Jordan effect, you know. Like this guy's got so much confidence in himself, and it's like I just kind of believe what he says.
Got Roderick, who's got a lot of confidence in himself, getting 3 spots in the quad.
that was a good
Or
one.
not the quad, the single.
The single for the vault, $89, 5 spots to go. Again, guys, we did see Patty, but TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, 4 authentics, 2 speed flexes with Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley still out there too, and we still have a Trayvon Diggs. We're at 16 boxes left. We have 6 photoed headliners, 1 listed, 7 and 16, almost 50%, over 50% though, when you throw in the 2 vault keys, right? We still have a $300 vault key and a $50 vault key in there if you want to go that route.
Man, TJ Watt might go down in top 3 defensive player ever at this point. Like, the way he's going,
Honestly,
I've just never seen a player carry a whole team on defense like him.
it's unbelievable, man. It really is.
You got the college out there too, guys. I feel like everyone's definitely sleeping on the college.
Yeah, that's
Brian
Roderick
Dawkins.
just said
Yeah.
college football tonight as well, but nobody would care about. It's Sam Houston against Florida International and UTEP versus Louisiana Tech.
You don't care about those teams?
I will not be watching college football tonight.
No, I will not be.
No.
I'm probably going to be watching on my phone the basketball game while my girlfriend has Dancing with the Stars on.
I remember, was it last year when Allison Hannigan
Yeah.
was on it? Which is funny because now you're watching How I Met Your Mother. It's like reversed. I was watching, that is weird. You were watching Dancing with the Stars already because I'm guessing your girlfriend likes it, but I was watching Dancing with the Stars because of How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
And now
I'm watching How I Met Your Mother.
because of, well, not because of how Dancing with the Stars,
Yeah.
but Allison Hannigan in it, which is just funny. Wild. If I pull another AJ Brown, I'll buy a jersey.
Well, then the season before with Dancing with the Stars, Wayne Brady was on it.
Oh, I
he's
love Wayne
Barney's
Brady.
brother,
Yes.
which is funny.
Yeah, that is funny. I bet he was a good dancer. He's a
He
great
was,
singer.
he was really good.
Yeah,
He was
he's
actually
just
really
a talented dude.
good. Like, Allison was okay. She somehow made the finale.
How dare you somehow?
Well,
That's my girl.
I think that's why everyone loved her.
Yeah, she's great.
Wayne Brady, he was elite.
Didn't like one of the, not to get morbid, but like didn't one of the judges die or something on Dancing with
Yeah,
the
the
Stars?
old guy.
That's sad. The old like kind of bald guy.
I don't know if he was like, I don't think he was like bald, but he didn't have a lot of hair. But
Let me look him up.
it's like, I think it's Len Goodman.
Len Goodman.
Yeah.
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 That's sad.
Now they named the trophy after him.
That's
that's cool.
Yeah, that is nice. Who's the new judge?
They didn't, now it's just down to 3. And then sometimes they do guest judges.
Oh, okay.
And then Gene Simmons was on, and a lot of people did not like him on.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Like the Kiss
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
That's
His
funny.
scoring was not very good, and people did not like it.
Oh man. Like he was going too low or
Just some people that looked better, he gave higher scores to.
oh god. I see.
Yeah, commenting on appearance a lot wasn't the best for today.
Ah, Gene.
Yeah.
All right. 4 to go in the vault single.
That should be the next break.
That should be the next break. Yeah. I mean, it's still great odds again. So
I'm just confused. You guys not like Saquon Barkley? We have 2 speed flexes.
I like Saquon.
He's I mean, I was listing off the stats. He's basically the same as Derrick Henry, just doesn't get the same amount of touches.
No. And he should be getting
Yeah.
as much, if not more.
And like you said, the Eagles have one of the easier schedules remaining on the year.
Mm-hmm. They do.
That's going to equal Saquon Barkley playing even better, and maybe he reaches 2K.
I'm hoping after this last game, that's just the wake up call where it's like, yep, this is the
I
strategy.
think it's got to be. Especially, I mean, Hurts has just been struggling this year. He hasn't been, as he was a couple years before.
Yeah.
He's not playing the worst, but he's not playing his best. Feed Saquon, make it a little easier on Jalen.
That's it. I mean, that's literally it. The run game should be setting up the pass game, not the other way around.
Exactly.
So yeah, Saquon is great. 658 yards, 5 touchdowns already, only 108 carries.
I mean, he's averaging over 100 yards a game. He's at least going to get 1,800 if he plays all the games this year.
Mm-hmm. The thing that just strikes me, and I always knew he was strong, but last game,
Oh yeah.
I mean, he trucked a dude.
Oh, yeah.
He like you need 3 people to take him down at least. He is so strong
No, and I mean,
and fast. He's had the 2
Yeah.
fastest runs so
well, he's
far this
finally
year.
fully recovered from the ACL, I think.
Yeah.
And you're really seeing it this year. It always takes a year, sometimes 2, to fully get back. Not everybody's Adrian Peterson out there.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how he's so strong and so fast. You know,
He's got
like you
good balance
generally
and everything. Yeah.
generally a running back is one or the other, right?
Yep.
It's like you're either kind of a bruiser, like you're a LeGarrette Blunt type, or you're really shifty and quick, like LaShawn McCoy, or but he's both.
Yeah, him and Derrick Henry, man, they're both fast. They're
just
both strong.
big, strong,
Yeah.
fast dudes.
That's why they're the 1 and 2 running backs. That's why they're both in the diamonds.
They're both in the diamonds,
Why-
and the diamonds are the chase.
Yeah. And then we got Saquon as well in the vault.
We're 5 to go on the practice squad double. We're 5 to go on the licensed jersey double. We're 6 to go on the diamond double. Excuse me, and we're 4 to go on the vault single.
It's funny, AJ Brown's in the vault too, and he's basically like the wide receiver version of Saquon.
Yeah,
Big and
God,
fast.
love AJ Brown. I'll tell you what, the touchdown he caught,
Oh, amazing.
that was the best ball Jalen Hurts has thrown all year.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he is in the practice squad. If
Sure
you're an
is.
Eagle fan, come get all your boys.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
But yeah, this is a nice helmet, that kind of alt white of the Eagles for AJ Brown.
I mean, are they,
and I know
because of injuries in the NFL, are they the best running back wide receiver combo?
trying to think who else would compete for
I
that.
say maybe Gibbs and Amon-Ra, maybe. Because McCaffrey's hurt. Not going to go with the Niners. I wouldn't pick Henry and Zay Flowers over those
No.
two. I think they might be the best tandem.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of injuries. Because there's other guys I would think of. It's not even that. Like, I don't know. I'm
Like
so high. I'm so high.
A-Chain's not
I was
there
about to say
yet.
I'm so high on Devon.
I love A-Chain as well, but I'd rather have Saquon and A.J. Brown than Tyreek and A-Chain.
Yeah, because like even I'm thinking like you have Kyron, but then it's like they don't have Cooper or
No.
Puka.
I'm just saying, I'm only saying one wide receiver, not 2 wide receivers.
Right.
Then it makes a
Yeah,
different
but either
case.
or if you could get.
Yeah. Yeah, Devontae Smith too.
Yeah, God.
I mean, you can double up with them in the vault. That's what's crazy about it.
Right. There's so much good stuff, man.
And then Jalen Hurts is in the practice squad.
Come get him.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Eagles fans are disappointing right now.
And what?
Buying the breaks.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, I'm like, what are we disappointed in? I can name a million things.
Not booing Nick Sirianni anymore.
I love that he brought his kids to the press conference.
That was a scared move.
That was a tactical move.
It was very tactical of him.
Say what you will. It was tactical.
100% was.
I cannot question Nick Sirianni's passion.
No.
I think he loves coaching the Eagles. I think he loves Philadelphia.
I just think he just needs to tone it down.
I don't even care about that.
Well, you could just tell like the fans are in his head.
He just needs the coordinators to do their jobs. Just
He needs to
stop
let Kellen
getting
Moore at least
involved.
do his.
Yes.
You want to help out with the defense a little, I guess, but just like Kellen Moore do his
I
job.
don't
on
know.
offense.
I already called one defensive play in the Browns game, and it was the biggest play they gave up.
And then I think he also called the pass to Saquon
He did.
that they dropped.
Oh, don't even get me started. I'm still talking about that like a month later. I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's just the wrong choice.
No, you should have just ran it twice.
Yes.
I'll never not understand that.
I look at it as positive outcome plays and negative outcome plays. If you run the ball, the only negative outcome play is going to be he fumbles.
I'm more confused on why they just don't use the tush push more like how they do on the goal line. It's like if it's like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 and less, just do it twice and you're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do it at the goal line all the time to get 2 yards or 1 yard. Why not just do it anywhere if you need 2 yards?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like a physically grueling thing or like the more they see it, the more they can prepare for it. But honestly, it does just kind of seem like
mean,
a
if
lot
you-
of times teams just can't stop it.
No. I mean, the Bills have been kind of doing it with Josh Allen. They've been pretty good with it this year.
Mm-hmm. I saw the Cardinals did it last night.
Did they really? I didn't
Yeah, they
actually
did,
see that
and
one.
they got it. I think they were short. Actually,
I mean, Kyler Murray's a little short.
right. I mean, it's when you squat 500 pounds like
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts does.
Well, then you got like Saquon, who also squats like 800 pounds pushing
you
him.
can push right behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to watch. And again, this is a licensed jersey. Say what you will about Jalen Hurts, love him or hate him. This is an expensive jersey,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's all you need to get your trade bait. Find the right Eagle fan, right collector, whatever. Especially for that price, under $100.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is still a good quarterback. I mean, the numbers aren't what you want it to be this year, but he went to a Super Bowl, he balled. Didn't
Yeah.
win, but he balled out. He's on a good team. I would say some of the coaching is probably hindering him more than himself.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, it's hard for me never to not be biased. Obviously, when we're talking about the Eagles, but Hurts is a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. That's kind of how I look at it. Yeah, he's good. He's got a great.
There's only a handful of great quarterbacks, and that's okay.
What he needs to do and what he has done the last 2 games is just the dumb mistakes.
Yeah,
no
protect the ball.
turnovers.
Just
Don't
protect the
fumble.
ball.
Don't throw interceptions. And I mean, that goes for every quarterback, but literally the system is set up so good. As long as you just give it to Saquon and make the easy throws, we're fine. We're fine. But
Lean on your strength, your offensive line, right? That's been the Eagles' strength for the past 5 years. Yeah, they lost Jason Kelsey, but still pretty good offensive line.
very good. Yeah, they lost Jordan Mailata yesterday or last week,
Yeah.
which sucks. But yeah, Jalen Hurts. I mean, he threw a dime. He's looked.
Yeah.
He probably played his best game of the season last week, and he didn't really even do that much. So there you go.
Everything in that new practice squad, Scott. We got one pairing left, and it's fully wide open. Everything available.
Yeah, I think we have 5 spots to go in that pairing, and as Alex just said, you're looking at the graphic right here in that second box we're gonna do. All of this stuff is still there. So Jared Allen, Roger Craig, Rod Woodson, all on speed flexes. Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield. Those are the authentics. George Kittle is a replica helmet. And then we got Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk on some minis. Jalen Hurts is a licensed jersey. Adrian Peterson, a custom jersey.
Also, with that Jared Allen speed flex, I actually heard him talk about how they took away one of his sacks because Rodgers fumbled and picked it back up, and he tackled him, but they made it a team sack.
Oh, that's
So,
dumb.
Yeah, so if they didn't, and they took it away a few days later. Like they gave him the sack originally, and then 3 days later they took it away and made it a team sack. So if that didn't happen, he would be the all-time single-season sack record.
Oh, that's so lame.
Isn't that like the most bogus thing like ever?
I would just inscribe that single season. sack.
Yeah.
It's
So he
like,
says every time Aaron Rodgers sees him, he goes, "The record's yours, dude."
that's hilarious that even Aaron Rodgers says it.
Yeah.
I love this Roger Craig lid though, but 3 inscriptions
Oh, it's filthy.
on a Niners flex. I mean, this is just a
Yeah.
nice lid, man. Just a nice lid.
Well, that only ups the value even more with all those.
And what's even better about the practice squad, it's part of the chase right now, guys.
Yeah.
Practice squad is a part of the chase.
in.
The vault is close as well. We did see Patrick Mahomes come out, but there's still 2 speed flexes with Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley, plus a bunch of authentic helmets, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Aiden Hutchinson, and AJ Brown. The diamonds are also a part of the chase. We're 6 to go on that double. If you want to go that route, we're 5 to go on the licensed jerseys. Kind of with Alex. I mean, as far as headliner odds, I believe this is your best right now. It's 13-21, which is almost a 2-in-3 chance at a headliner. Alonzo Mourning, Clyde Drexler, Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson for football, and then baseball, Vladimir Guerrero, Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench, and Trey Turner. We also got Kyron Williams and Max Fried here as listed headliners. But yeah, 13-21 at some headliners.
Yeah, they got Jared Allen right after Peppers left. So they kind of like replaced Peppers with Jared Allen.
Yeah, I remember Jared Allen there. He was there for like,
I think it was just a year.
I was
or
about to
two.
say, I couldn't remember if it was a year or 2 years, but yeah, I knew it wasn't very long. We're also 3 to go on the custom jerseys, guys. So that'll be coming up here, the football jerseys. I mean, realistically, it's 423. We could easily get this break done. I mean, we will get that break done. That's 3 to go.
Yeah.
But we should get another vault single done at 4 to go. Maybe see another speed flex with Sauce Gardner or Saquon Barkley. Maybe a $300 vault key. You guys should go after this one as well. The value is there. There's 17 boxes left, 7 headliners. It's also the chase. So every spot you get in this break, you get 2 spots into that chase wheel spin. $180 a spot. But we got Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley still out there. We got Deion Sanders. We got Tyreek Hill. And we've got Derrick Henry. So 5 photoed headliners. We got Tim Brown and DJ Moore as well. So there for the Bears fan, a little DJ Moore action, right?
Yeah, Jacom, you're right. Every single jersey is licensed in that series.
Mhm.
All of them. It's not just
Every
the
single one.
headliners.
Every single one. The and more section is all licensed jerseys. We'll see this practice squad break go down to 4 spots to go. That's a part of the chase wheel spin as well. But yes, Jacom is correct. All of these are licensed jerseys. The Max Fried and Kyron Williams licensed jerseys, and then everything in that and more section licensed jerseys.
Yep.
So you cannot go wrong. You literally cannot go wrong. If you win in that break, it is instant profit, and it is pretty heavy profit. So
Oh, yeah.
but I'll drop in the jerseys. 3 spots to go. That'll be coming up. Again, Marshall Faulk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, and Amari Cooper. And I'll drop in that practice squad. double box break. The last of the old series and one box from the new with every single headliner still out there. Better than a 50% chance that the next box we do is going to be a headliner in that one. But we're 4 to go on the vault, 5 to go on that licensed jersey double. I think we can get both of those breaks done too. But it is up to you guys. Move Mahomes over. Let's see the autograph a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, talked about Mahomes a little bit, and he's 6-0. That's the biggest thing, right? But 1,389 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. By far not his best season.
No.
But what's crazy, and I mean, if you're a Chiefs fan, what you hold on to is the Chiefs as a whole have not played their best football, minus maybe their defense.
Yeah, their defense is amazing.
But they're 6-0. I mean, they haven't lost a game.
No.
So the offense is still doing enough, right?
Yeah, and it's not like they're playing scrubs. They've beaten the Ravens. They've beaten the Bengals. They've beaten the 49ers. It's not like they're playing bad teams. They're beating good teams still, too. And they've had to rotate so many different people on offense. I mean, Juju got hurt right away. Rashee Rice done for the year. Hollywood Brown didn't even get to play a game. They're doubling Kelsey. Pacheco got hurt. Yet they're still really good. Their offensive lineman has like the most penalties in the league.
And to be honest, that just speaks to a good team, right?
Yeah.
As a whole.
Very well coached.
Very well coached.
Great defense.
And, this is them at their worst and nobody can beat them. So, they're only going to get better.
That's what's scary. It's like last year was the year to get them. They still won. Now this year, they're still not even playing to their full potential, and they're 6-0.
And they're 6-0. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And Chiefs, obviously, one of the most popular teams we get in the room. Obviously, this guy, Patrick Mahomes, the biggest of the biggest. But we see all those Chiefs. I mean, we've seen Xavier Worthy a few times. I wish we see Rashee Rice more because, believe it or not, he's got a great-looking autograph.
And he's really good.
He is really good.
He was off to an amazing start. Probably a top 5-ish receiver the way he was playing to start the year. And then
I was extremely high on Rashee Rice this year.
Yeah.
And it sucks that he got hurt. I'll be extremely high on him next year. But
yeah,
that does suck. As a Niner fan, Mahomes sucks, but as good a football fan, Mahomes is amazing. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
As an Eagle fan, I feel very similar.
That's how I felt about Aaron Rodgers for years.
Yeah. It's like you hate the guy, but you got to respect him.
Yeah, it's like, why did you have to make such a great throw all the time?
To be honest, as an Eagle fan, I'm not a huge 49er fan either. And I kind of felt the same way about Brock Purdy. And really, he's been good.
Except for this last game,
last week was the first bad week I think Brock Purdy's had, and he hasn't had the best circumstances either.
No, he's not.
Obviously losing McCaffrey is huge, but Ayuk can't stay healthy. Debo is I hope Debo's going to be okay. I mean, that sucks.
Yeah, sick. Him and Josh Andres both with ammonias out there.
Yeah, that's no fun.
I did see. I think he just got released from the hospital, so that's good.
Josh or
Debo? Debo.
I mean, hopefully both.
I know Josh was at home. Hopefully Josh is feeling better.
Yeah, hope so, man. Yeah, that's scary stuff. Scary stuff. So 3 to go on the jerseys, and then halfway home on 3 other breaks. Halfway home on the practice squad pairing, halfway home on the double license jerseys, and halfway home on the vault single. So it's up to you guys, man. We got 4 breaks that are right on the cusp. I would like to do them all, right?
Yeah, there's no reason why we can't.
It's all good stuff.
Don't leave it for common.
the age old.
Yeah. It's like we tell you guys, you can win it for this price or, hop into this break. At the end of the day, let's just do it so Common doesn't.
As a Niner fan, I own Mahomes jersey. It's only right as long as we don't any Cowboys or Raiders jerseys. Oh, well, we get plenty of those too.
we do get plenty of those.
Maybe to your chagrin. I mean, I'm also, again, an Eagle fan, so not in love with the Cowboys, but they are America's team. And I'll tell you what, this job will tell you they are America's team. They are the most popular fan base we see from you guys. It is also the most popular team we see in the break room, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
What's left in the licensed jersey? What's up, Ryan Pizer? So much. So much, Mr. Pizer. 5 to go in that double. Again, it's all licensed jerseys, not just the photoed headliners, the listed headliners as well, and that and more section. If you're a basketball fan, the entire top row, every single basketball headliner. Alonzo Mourning, this is a sick jersey. Whoever wins that. I don't know what's going on with this design.
I think it's like a Chinese New Year type of thing.
Oh, yeah, that can make sense. We were trying to figure it out yesterday. I'm just like, I just know it's sick. That's all I care about. We got, the Cooperstown Classic, so that's an expensive jersey for Clyde Drexler, Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal licensed jersey for Shaq, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. 2 of the biggest names there for the headliners, and for that 8 spot, you can win them both. Vladimir Guerrero, Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench, and Trey Turner. So 4 of the 5 baseball headliners are still out there too. Outside of that, we still have Kyron Williams and Max Fried as well. Again, we have 13 headliners left and 21 boxes in the licensed jerseys. 13 and 21. That's almost a 2 and 3 chance at headliners coming out. Again, you can double up Jalen Brunson and Ozzie Smith, Vladimir Guerrero and Trey Turner, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, Chris Webber and Shaquille O'Neal. This is a numbered jersey series, so you get assigned a number. It's going to be 0 through 9. So again, if you end up in, let's just say, the 7 spot, you can get Vladimir Guerrero, 27, and Trey Turner, 7. Ozzie Smith would be 1, Jalen Brunson, 11, so on and so forth. You get the point. Left in college. Good question. I've still yet to do a college break in the new format. I know I've said that a few times now, but I just really want to drive that point home that I still haven't done one of these. There's only 7 boxes left, and there's 3 photoed headliners. One's a Speed Flex. Brian Dawkins Clemson Speed Flex with the Welcome to Death Valley inscription. College lids, generally speaking, are pretty pricey because they're a little bit more rare than the standard NFL lids, the Riddell lids you see for the NFL. Speed Flex is even more rare for college. They are hard to come by. So this is an expensive lid still out there in the college. The other 2, AJ Brown on the Ole Miss Authentic and the TJ Watt Wisconsin Authentic. 3 and 7 chance at a headliner in the college. I'd love to have Max Fried even if he won't be a Brave next year. Well, I know you're already in that break. You are doing the right thing, Craig. That's exactly where you need to be. He's a great pitcher.
I forgot he was like in a high school rotation. It was him, Giolito, and someone else.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, he's so good. I mean, he's a Silver Slugger, 3-time Gold Glove winner, obviously a part of that World Series team, which is why, like, even as a Braves fan, you get it immortalized. Yeah. Did you get an answer?
Giolito, Fried, and then Jack Flaherty.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Imagine that rotation in high school.
They probably didn't lose much.
I doubt it, yeah. Probably threw like 3 straight no-hitters.
That's just unbelievable. Yeah, this last year for Fried, started 29 games, 3.25 ERA, 166 strikeouts with 11 wins, 3.5 WAR. Not bad. Why can't you win in this series? You just haven't been winning in this series? 1 to go in the jerseys. So custom jerseys coming up, guys. In the football. And then let's get moving on those other 3. 4 to go in the practice squad double. Again, that's a part of the chase. We should definitely get that done. So far, we haven't done a single one. Halfway home on the double box break for the licensed jerseys. And halfway home on the vault single. 4 to go. 2 Speed Flexes still out there. Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley. And a load of great authentics as well.
Yeah, I guess we could maybe leave it up to the night crew. But just, would you guys like it better if it was like a 6-spot conference break instead of the 10-spot number break?
Oh, for the jerseys?
Yeah, for the jerseys. Like, do you guys not like the numbers at 10 spots?
So it would be like, what, AFC,
NFC, NFC, East, West,
AL,
NL. Yeah, NL. Like, would you guys like that better?
That's true. Obviously.
I know they haven't moved as well as I thought.
Sure. Yeah, no, I agree. We are 4 to go now, but
yeah.
10 spots, obviously that's a lot to fill. The price point's lower that way.
Yeah, it would be a little higher with the 6 spot.
Yeah, if we do a 6 spot, it's it's a tit for tat because it's going to be 6 spots, which means you have a better chance of winning. Obviously, you have instead of exactly what Craig's saying right now, the odds are bad at 1 in 10.
Should you care more about like price point or spots? I guess.
So the price is cheaper. But the spots are harder. It's 1 in 10. Whereas if it's 6, the price is going to go up quite a bit, probably. I mean, you're almost cutting spots in half. So
yeah,
it's probably what we're talking more like 180 for a double.
Yeah, because I'm trying to just at least like look at the headliner wise. Like Alonzo Mourning and Brunson would be East, Drexler, Weber, and Shaq West.
Craig said he would rather do 6 spots. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we like to run these breaks how you guys want it. So, I mean, if we get enough people that would rather do it that way, we can obviously try it that way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No, and you're the one playing the break, Craig. Yeah. So we're more obviously asking people that actually want to play this break, how they want to do it. Because I think it is a great break. I mean, licensed jerseys.
Exactly.
People in this break room have been asking for licensed jerseys for a while. It's a great way to show off our product, obviously, in our range with baseball and football and basketball loaded up with headliners.
Yeah, because the NL looks like basically all the baseball jerseys, like they're all NL.
Right. Yeah, that we'd have to mix it up on our end a little bit to make sure we're a little bit more centered.
Yeah, we are 3 to go though in the double.
So 3 to go in the double for the jerseys. 1 to go in the custom football jerseys. So let's get it, guys. I'll drop that break in. I don't think I've dropped that break in yet. 3 to go in the double licensed jerseys, guys. Let's get it. We're up to 29 people watching. What is up, everybody? We have a few breaks that are getting close. Again, for those that are just tuning in, we're 4 to go in that practice squad double. It is a part of the chase. We have all of these still out there. All of these. We have 1 box left from the old series, and then we have everything left except 1 box in the new series. The 1 box we did was a filler. It put us at better than 50% chance at a headliner in the trick play practice squad. 3 speed flexes, Jared Allen, Rod Woodson, and Roger Craig. We got a licensed jersey for Jalen Hurts, a custom jersey in Adrian Peterson. We've got 4 authentics, Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield. We got Sauce Gardner. We got Marshall Falk. Those are minis. And then the replica helmet up there, George Kittle. There's a ton of headliners. Frank Gore, Steve Largent, and Michael Vick. And again, it is a part of the chase.
It's like we're 1 to go on that jersey.
1 to go. Closer magic here. We did touch on this earlier, but all of the basketball headliners are still there. Alonzo Mourning, Clyde Drexler, Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, and Shaquille O'Neal. We got CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. And we have Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench, and Trey Turner. We're also still looking for Kyron Williams and Max Fried. So again, that is 13 and 21, almost a 2-3 chance at headliners. This is my first entry into the series. I got in the other one several times. Oh, well, you might be hopping in at the right time. Some awesome stuff in the practice squad, says Jacom. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Joe Burrow, not available in this series. We did pull him yesterday. CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, and Kyron Williams. Those are the football hits that we still know about. The other break that's close, guys, 4 to go in the vault single. We did see Patrick Mahomes. However, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and Aiden Hutchinson still out there, as well as 2 speed flexes, Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley. We're also still looking for Trayvon Diggs in that series, and 2 vault keys, $300 and $50. Currently sitting at, I believe, a 9 in 16 chance at headliners or vault keys. Pretty darn good. 4 spots to go in that one. The Diamond Double, this is a part of the chase as well. 6 spots left in the double. 180 a spot for guaranteed authentics or speed flexes. We are down to 17 boxes, 7 headliners. Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley on speed flexes. Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry on the authentics. And then we're also looking for DJ Moore and Tim Brown, all still out there. So all those breaks are getting close. Gonna go down. 1 to go in the double box break for the licensed jerseys, and 1 to go in the single box break for the custom jerseys. So which one's gonna go first? That's the only question,
That's what I'm
right?
wondering.
But we're definitely going to see both of those. Hopefully we see that last practice squad pairing as well, so we can do a chase in that series. I think we can get that vault single done, and I think we can maybe make a push here in those diamond doubles, right?
Yeah. Why not?
They're actually pretty well spread out. You can win Tim Brown and Brian Dawkins in that series. Other than that, NFC West for Deion Sanders, AFC East for Tyreek Hill, AFC North for Derrick Henry, NFC East for Saquon Barkley, NFC North for DJ Moore. So the good news is, if you get in that break, more than likely you're going to end up in a spot where you can win a headliner, right?
Yeah.
And even if you don't, the filler hits are pretty awesome in that series. We have seen some really, really good filler hits, including, like I said, Chris Godwin last night.
Yeah.
Or yesterday, I should say.
1 to go. Get the closer spot.
Devontae Adams as a filler just a second ago.
Oof. Wild.
1 lone spot to go, as Alex said, in the custom jerseys and the double license jerseys. I'm excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. We're going to end up waiting here.
You know
1
how
spot
it
to
goes.
go. And then that person who closes it's going to win.
We are due for one of those. We haven't had one yet today, I don't think. Quite like how we usually do anyway. We might be breaking up our streak, although we're about to have 2 pretty good chances here. Yeah, let's see talk about college football a little bit. I'm trying to see the big games this weekend. I mean, obviously the one we've got circled, Illinois and Oregon. Number 1 versus number 20. I think Navy and Notre Dame for the first time in a long time could be some competitiveness going on.
Chris Ripka might have closed up the jersey. Sure did.
That is not specific enough.
What?
Which jersey?
Oh yeah,
They were both one to
The
go.
licensed.
Oh, nice. All right. We'll do that one then. License is sold out. There's Craig. Alabama and Missouri. I feel like Alabama's about to beat the brakes off
Yeah,
Missouri.
they're-
Although Alabama hasn't been that good either.
Yeah, but I just think they're upset.
I think both those teams are overrated. Can I be completely honest with you?
Missouri more than Bama.
Yeah.
At least Bama would beat Georgia.
Bama did beat Georgia and then completely disappeared after that. All right, Chris Ripka, Darcy Standish, Craig Crenshaw, Jared Coaster, Shane Calamia, Ryan Pizer, and Chris Ripka with the close. He got the starter magic and the closer magic. Drop me 2 numbers for licensed jersey, DB number 1. Custom jerseys probably on deck, $27, guys. Someone get that closer magic spot. After that, hopefully a practice squad double, hopefully a vault single. And we'll see what else we want to do. Diamond double wouldn't be a bad call at this point either. This is going to have to get smaller. I can tell you right now. This is going to have to get smaller. I hate Missouri because I'm an Illinois fan. I didn't like Missouri long before I met Common. As somebody that would go to the bragging rights game every single year, not a fan of Mizzou. But I do think they're overrated in football. I really do. 17 and 25. That is in the license jerseys. Thank you, Ryan Pizer. Chris Ripka down to Chris Ripka. 9 clicks. They are rivals, yeah. They have the bragging rights game every year in basketball where they play in St. Louis. And it's always a big deal because you get both fan bases. It's usually about 50-50. And yeah, they have the bragging rights game. It's a lot of fun. It's a great environment. But especially the last time I went, it was really, really cold outside. We walked all the way to the stadium, and they got down by like 20 in the first like 5 minutes, and they never got close to coming back. It just was not worth it. Not worth it. Anyway, we got Chris Ripka in the 0 spot here. Craig Crenshaw in the 1 spot. No, we got Ozzie Smith still out there, and Jalen Brunson. Jared Coaster in the 2 spot. Shane Calamia in the 3 spot. Craig Crenshaw in the 4 spot. We've got Darcy Standish in the 5 spot. Chris Ripka the 6 spot. Ryan Pizer the 7 spot, and the 8 spot. Could be Justin Jefferson, and it could be CD Lamb. Ryan Pizer, 8 spot, as I said. Craig Crenshaw in the 9 spot. 17 coming up. My favorite NASCAR driver, which is who?
Mark Martin?
No. You said that sucks. It's the Matt Kenseth box.
That's
He said that sucks.
What can you do?
You know who doesn't suck?
Craig?
Kyron Williams.
No, he does not.
Kyron Williams is pretty gosh darn good. We got a listed headliner here, the great 2-3 of Kyron Williams. 9 straight games with a rushing touchdown for the Rams running back. 2 he scored this last weekend. That is the 23 Shane Calamia. This guy's having a day.
He is.
Again, this is what it's all about. He had 1 spot in this break. $4, something like that, to get in with 1 spot. The jersey unsigned is $144. $144 unsigned. This is autographed by Kyron Williams. I mean, we're talking about a $300 to $400 jersey right here. That's how you do it, Shane. Congratulations. Kyron Williams. Dude is a stud. Absolute stud. And he got off to kind of a slow start, and now he's one of the best running backs in the league. Fanatics certified on that bad boy. That'll work. I wish they played each other in football. That would actually be fun if they like both end up in a bowl game around the same. Illinois versus Mizzou.
Oh, that would be. They could.
Yeah, they could. They honestly could.
Well, I'm going to be taking Illinois for sure.
I would. And that's like the first time I've ever really been able to say that in football. Generally, it's pretty competitive in basketball. The last 2 years it hasn't.
No. Illinois has been
Because-
really good. Missouri
Well,
hasn't been good in a minute.
2 years ago, Missouri beat the brakes off of Illinois. And then last year, Illinois beat the brakes off of Missouri. And they're probably going to beat the brakes off them again this year. They should anyway. Illinois not ranked, though, to start.
I know Coleman Hawkins left. He's got like the biggest like NIL deal.
Oh, really?
He's got like a huge deal from Kansas State, I think.
Oh, this one. Oh, I thought part of the jersey was coming out. 25. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, they have like 3 of the top like 50 prospects though. One of them's like number 17. Ooh. Okay, this is a little different. Got a baseball hit coming up here. The odds are getting crazy for this series now. Down to 19. This is going to be a listed name. This is a cool jersey though. How about some baseball? Number 29 coming out. Craig catching a W here. How about the Mariner slugger? We got Cal Raleigh. Look at that. That's a nice
nice.
jersey. This jersey is so classic. I love it so much. Beautiful jersey for Cal Raleigh. That is 29. Craig Crenshaw said he wasn't going to catch a W here. He does.
I mean, he's one of the biggest power hitting catchers in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back-to-back years at 30-plus home runs, and the year before that, 27.
Yeah, that's a great hit. I
Yeah.
love the look of the jersey, too. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That'll work, man. Congratulations. Cal Raleigh. Yeah, I had him in fantasy, I think, 2 years ago, and was not disappointed.
Yeah.
Especially catchers. Like, it's so hard to get fantasy catchers. There's only a handful of, like, ones that are worth it. This is one of them, for sure.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got a decent auto, too. Pretty cool filler hit. Again, I'm telling you, those are pretty nice. I know, we were liars. I'm sorry. Chris said you said the closer was going to win. You can still do it in the custom jersey. Is that still not closed?
It's not.
I'm guaranteeing a victory.
Actually, looking at Illinois' roster, I don't remember any of these guys from last season.
No, find the weirdest name one.
There's a lot.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of weird.
I mean, there's one guy from Lithuania,
What's his name?
Kasparas.
Yeah, he's like
He's supposed to be good.
He's like 17th in the country.
Yeah. Then there's another guy from Croatia.
Yeah, they've
He's
got
a
like
7-1 center.
they've got like 3 dudes that are all funny names that are all just gonna ball with a whopping 220 average. Said Ryan. Hey man, doesn't matter always as long as you're getting the job done. It was like, look at Kyle Schwarber. I know his average is a little higher than that, but there was a time. I feel like he's gotten to be a better hitter in general, but there was a time where it was just like he was just hitting the big bombs.
220 might almost be the average now.
Yeah, well, especially catchers. Like,
Yeah.
catchers generally just don't hit very well unless they're hitting for power. Let's see.
I think the average is 250.
For catchers?
No, just for anybody.
Oh, wow. There you go. Yanir Diaz had the highest batting average with 299. So Cal Raleigh was actually 9th.
243 was the average this year.
243.
Yeah.
But he had the most home runs by far.
Yeah.
By any
He's a
catcher.
power
He had
guy.
5 more home runs than Shea Langeliers. He had the second most RBIs. The only person he's behind was Salvador Perez. So, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, Edie finally in the NBA.
5th in hits, only behind Yanir Diaz, William Contreras, Salvador Perez, and Adley Rutschman. And yeah, 9th in batting average, so not too bad. My first win.
Nice.
Dude, I am glad. Ryan said just be glad they don't have to deal with Edie anymore. It was fun, though, a couple years ago when Illinois had Kofi Coburn.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Zach Edey would play each other. That was just big dudes going at it.
That's what college basketball is now. It's not like NBA, all the big guys are out on the three-point line.
Mm-hmm. Zach Edey, yeah, he's interesting.
He might win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not a great rookie class.
I was kind of throwing him out as like I don't think he's going to be that great of a pro, but
I think
his
he's
game
gonna be
picked
okay.
up. His game picked up a lot last year.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause-
if he ever gets a three-point shot, at least it's not like where he's got to shoot it like 5+ times, but he can hit one every now and then.
He used to be like useless. Like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
he couldn't make free throws. He didn't play
he's
great
pretty good from
defense.
free throws now.
Yeah, I know. He couldn't make free throws. He didn't play great defense. And he couldn't make any shot that literally wasn't like just a layup. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't do that turnaround. But he's got that down now,
Oh,
and he plays a lot better defense, and he can shoot free throws.
And he can actually get up and down the court. Like, he played almost every minute for Purdue.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
especially in like March Madness, he was playing almost every minute.
He did a heck of a lot better.
So he's got a lot of stamina for that size.
He's gotten a lot better over the last 2 years. So yeah, we'll see. And he's been good in like summer league and whatever else too. So we'll see what happens. 1 to go in the jerseys, guys. This has been open far too long.
Yeah.
1 spot to go. It's $27. Let's get this one done at the very
I
least.
think it just closed.
Okay. Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, and Amari Cooper, the headliners. Who closed it?
That would be Matt DeMars.
Well, congrats, Matt DeMars. That's a dub. Craig, you had 1,000 wins yet in the break room? He just got his first one, Jacom. Jeez, give him some time.
I know he's got like 100 speed flexes. Something crazy.
Ryan said, was at the first round of the tourney the day FDU took out Edie. Oh, my God. The refs let halftime extend between Miami and Drake so everyone could watch the end of it. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. Shane wants to know if I have anything else to trade. I told him to ask you guys. Oh, boy. What do you have to trade? What doesn't he have to trade?
Yeah.
What are you interested in, Shane? That's the real question. All right. Daniel Miller, first time in the room. Welcome in, brother. Good luck in your first one. Todd Sheridan, Matt DeMars. Good luck to you guys as well. Let's go. Whoa. The answer is yes. I'm sure he has something that that you can trade for. Tell him what you're interested in, and he can probably help you out. Shane interest is anything Niners? I bet Craig can help you out.
Yeah.
I bet Craig can help you out. Craig also does a really good job of like making deals too. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people have done deals with Craig and have been perfectly happy, fair, whatever else. So be good to go. Daniel, Todd, and Matt, let me know on a number, guys, in the jerseys. After this, I would really like to get the practice squad double done. It's 4 spots to go. I have offered it up as part of the chase. Right now, nobody is in this chase. We're only doing 1 chase for the diamond single right now. So odds are that double is probably the only one that's going to be in that chase. So you might as well hop in, get yourself your name in ×2 for every spot you have. And you never know. You might win a Speed Flex for $96. Might win a licensed jersey for $96. 4 spots to go in that one. Outside of that, we're 4 to go in that vault single, and we are 6 to go in the diamond double. 26 people watching. What do you guys want to do? As most of you know, we have another show that starts at 6 p.m. Central Time. Mm-hmm. So generally around 5 o'clock, that is when we, start to maybe wrap up if we're not going to get anything else done. So I'm not saying that's when we're going to hop off the air, but we do need to be closer on some of these breaks if we're going to stick around. I'll just say that. Matt DeMars, 19. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. He got closer magic on one that took forever on a Tuesday and box collar mojo.
It's a great combo.
That's a problem. Yeah, those license jerseys, by the way, Brian asking if Craig wants to move it, but 19 boxes left, and we still have 12 headliners.
Oh, I guess Kyron.
Yeah, Kyron was listed, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 headliners and 19 boxes. Photoed, that is. 9 clicks. This is what we got. Craig, what you need, they say. He's just a friend. They say he's just a friend. Craig's got what you need. I see what you're doing there. Craig's got what you need. That's how you were saying it. Not need. Now that I know what's happening, I got you. What happened? These were literally working in the early show. There we go. All right, Todd Sheridan, NFC North, NFC South. Matt DeMars, NFC East. Todd Sheridan, NFC West. We got Matt DeMars, AFC North, AFC South. We got Daniel Miller in the AFC East. Good luck in your first one. Todd Sheridan in the AFC West. Box 19, the Martin Truex Jr. box. We got Marshall Falk still out there. That would be Todd in the NFC West. Earl Campbell would be Matt in the AFC South. Brian Urlacher would be Todd in the NFC North. And Amari Cooper to Matt potentially in that AFC North. Box 19, here we go. We got another filler hit coming up here. Another filler hit. We do have a Super Bowl champion, though, for the Green Bay Packers. How about Mark Chmura? Alex is thrilled. He's so happy that he gets to see Mark Chmura today. Mark Chmura! PSA certified on that. That's going to be Todd Sheridan up in the NFC North. Man, today is not the day for the closer magic, apparently.
No.
So the odds in the jerseys are kind of juicy all of a sudden, too. Down to 7 boxes with 4 headliners.
I did used to see this guy at my old job.
You did say that.
Yeah.
How was he?
He was nice. He was cool. Normal guy.
Did you ever boo him like you just did just now?
No. I don't want to get hit.
Would he know who you were? Like if I was like, hey, you know Alex Tellez?
Probably not. I never filled in on any of his shows.
Ah. It'd be funny if he did. I'd be like, he booed you at my job. Straight up booed you. Mark Chimera. Nicely done. Nice congrats from Jacom. Yes, sir. Huh.
Yeah, big dude.
I believe that. It's like basketball's the funniest one. Like, because it's you watch them on TV and like you know they're tall, but then when you actually are there,
Yeah. Like you don't think Steph Curry's tall.
yeah,
He's
and then
like
you see him,
6'3", 6'4".
Good God, yeah. Like, I just remember I sat courtside one time for an Illinois-Indiana game in Indiana, and just watching these guys, I'm just like, these guys they're huge. They're like freaks of nature.
The scariest one ever. I played against Admiral Schofield.
Who dat?
He played for Tennessee. Dude is a giant.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No.
Did you ever have to guard him? Like you
No,
on a switch or something?
I never got switched on him, thankfully. But
Just like, what are you gonna do?
he's pretty good on Tennessee. He played with Grant Williams, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, during that little era.
Yeah, Colin, control Alex's excitement for Chimera.
And then I think
I've never seen him so amped.
the
about
other
it.
one I played against was Cam Krutwig, who played at Loyola when they had their runs.
Oh yeah.
He was like their big guy.
Oh, dang it, Alex. That scares me that you've played real competition. And
That was
we're
like
talking
an
about
eighth
basketball
grade.
game.
I played against him, and he was like the one dude that was like 6 foot something. When you're in 8th grade, you're like, wow, how are you this tall?
I stopped playing competitive basketball when I was like, I think, 11 years old.
I haven't like played like any pickup games or anything probably like 2 years.
That's way more recent.
Well, I was at Six Flags and I did like the 3-point thing and I airballed like my first 3. I airballed my first like 2 or 3 shots and I'm like, oh god.
Oh no, where's the jumper? Yeah, I played intramural basketball in college for a year, 1 year, my freshman year. So I was 19. That was a decade ago. That's the
Yeah.
last time I played competitive basketball.
I hate shooting outside compared to inside.
I just
Shooting inside is
try
just so
my
much
best.
easier.
I just shoot it out there somewhere.
We are getting close though on that practice squad. It looks like 3 to go.
3 to go, guys. I'm gonna drop that in there. Let's get this one done. Get the pairing out of the room. All the way into that new series. Get you guys a Chase wheel spin. This seems like the obvious choice to at least knock out one more break. Hopefully we knock out more, but I think we should definitely knock out this one.
I don't think so. Ryan, did you already answer his college basketball?
Not yet.
one?
No. Yeah, season starts in 2 weeks.
I don't
Let's see
think
if we're
there's
doing
enough
college basketball.
memorabilia.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Even the one we did for March Madness, which hopefully we at least do another one of those.
Yeah, I think we'll do another one of those.
We happen to just have an influx of it though, of jerseys.
I don't even know if it was all like. I think we just mixed in some NBA. Still
We
with
did.
it.
Well, like I think we had Tracy McGrady, and it's like
Yeah.
he didn't even go to college.
college.
Yeah, so it'll be basketballs and stuff too. But I wish there was more, honestly, because I'm a huge college basketball fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, my guess is probably not, Mr. Pizer.
Because even our college football is so much even still bigger than college basketball. Like we still have this college break that's not fully going as it should.
That's true. Yeah, and again, you guys will see it. Seriously, if you look, college football memorabilia is more expensive than college or pro football memorabilia. Like depending on the item. Like if you're
Yeah.
just talking about a helmet authentic of like Alabama versus a helmet authentic for like the Bears. Like it's just harder to get college
Yeah.
memorabilia in general. Obviously, it depends on who autographed it, but I'm just saying unsigned. It's kind of like I'm a golfer. Like righty clubs versus lefty clubs, it's more expensive for lefty clubs.
Yeah.
Because they just don't make as much.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense.
No,
But
it's the same exact thing, just to the other
yeah,
side.
it's just the opposite side. It's like, did it really cost you more money to manufacture it that way?
Did not at all.
Like that's so dumb that it's raised the price on it, but that's kind of how it is for college stuff. And again, even more rare than that is speed flexes. Like college speed flexes are a dime a dozen, and there were 2 in this series, but this Brian Dawkins,
Still there.
welcome to Death Valley inscription with that orange visor.
Sick helmet.
Mm-hmm. Colin
Oh,
Sheets
no,
cheers
no,
for Mizzou hoops. I definitely don't.
Did he-
I just kind of had to explain to Craig. He was like, that I only don't like Mizzou because of you, and
Did
I'm
you
just
spell
like,
cheers wrong?
haven't. No, yeah, I think so. I think that is a word though, but I think it's Cheers. But what is cheers? Maybe it isn't a word actually. Yeah, no, he just spelled it wrong. That's okay. That's Mizzou Education at work. It's fine. You got to cut him some slack. You know, can only do so much with that. Anyway, I was really hoping Drew Lock came in the game with the Giants, and he
Well, he
almost
did at the end.
I know he almost threw a pick, and I was like, oh, that would have been just the icing on top to text comment and be like, hey, what'd your boy Drew Lock just do? But what are you gonna do? Everything out there in this trick play practice squad, guys. 3 spots to go. Let's get it. 3 spots to go. 3 speed flexes. Jared Allen, Rod Woodson, Roger Craig. 4 authentics. Tony Gonzalez, Sean Alexander, Bo Nix, and Baker Mayfield. The replica George Kittle. 2 minis and Sauce Gardner and Marshall Faulk. Adrian Peterson and a Jalen Hurts licensed jersey still out there too. Let's get it. He said, sorry, I thought it was an LSU Tiger for a second. There you go. Way to pass the buck.
There you go.
Got the wrong kind of Tiger. I know Common had to be on the edge of his seat if he was watching the Mizzou game last week. That Auburn Mizzou game was fairly tight. Fairly tight. Fun game to watch. Back and forth.
I thought he was on the edge of his seat for the Texas A&M one.
No, he probably wasn't on the edge of his seat for that one. That was kind of just a blowout.
Yeah.
That didn't come down to the end at all. I'm really hoping Illinois doesn't get blown out by Oregon. I hope, like, at the very least, it's
I don't
competitive.
think so, because did Oregon just have a bye after that Ohio State game?
No,
Did
they
they play?
played last week, I think. They played Purdue.
Purdue?
Yeah, they played Purdue last week and blew them out, and Illinois barely beat Purdue.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm hoping, and it's how I feel about when teams play the Panthers. It's like you play such a bad team, then when you play a good team the next week, you're like, wait, what is this?
Yeah, what just happened? Yeah, I was at that game, the Illinois-Purdue game, and it was, you talk about edge of your seat.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to lose.
It's okay. Luther Burden's going to be a great pick, Common. It's all
Luther
that matters.
Burden. He
That's all that
struggled
matters.
in that game, although he did have a huge catch at the end of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luther Burden's the truth. Illinois' got 2 wide receivers, I think, that are going to get drafted. Both those guys
how
are
about
good.
that?
Yeah. You know what else is good? This double box break, guys. I'm going to drop it in there because I think that's probably, if we're going to get another break done,
It's the one.
feels like this is
The
the
Chase, too.
one. Let's not let this go.
No.
Comments in the chat, he can tell you firsthand there's no guarantee that this is going to be the chase tonight. So you might as well take advantage of it if you're one of those 3 in there, or 6 in there, 5 in there. I can do math. Don't talk about an Illinois education. 5 in there. If you guys want to get in, go ahead and get those spots, and let's do a double box break. It'll be the last one of the pairing. But outside of that, the only other break that maybe, unless somebody just, buys, 4 spots in here, obviously we can get that done. So if you want to push any break here before we get off, I would say go ahead and do it. But 4 spots to go here in the vault with TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara, AJ Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, and then Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley on some flexes still out there, plus the $300 vault key and a Trayvon Diggs. So there's still plenty of heat in that series, but it's 5:03. 3 spots to go. Let's go 5:10. That feels like plenty of time. Plenty of time if you guys want to get this done. Otherwise, we'll leave it for an early pre-fill for Common and Steven tonight. Hit of the show so far, I think it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. Has to be.
Yeah. I mean, it was won by Craig.
Yeah. Craig certainly thinks so, even though he no longer has this Alvin Kamara. But very nice, Alvin Kamara. That's probably my silver medal, or bronze medal, rather. No, silver, because this was from the early show.
That was from the early show?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's
It's
gotta
Patrick
be,
Mahomes.
Gotta be Patty Mahomes. On a speed flex. It's pretty. KC 6-0. Undefeated, the Kansas City Chiefs so far.
I mean, they might only probably lose 2 games. They still got to play like the Panthers and the Raiders twice.
Well, I mean, you said it earlier. Their schedule has been tough, and they haven't lost.
Yeah. I think they get to play the Browns maybe too. Like their schedule gets pretty easy.
Yeah,
A depleted Bucks team now.
Yeah, they have to play the Bucks
and the Bills.
The Bills. Other than that, they play the Texans. They play the Steelers. This is a tough schedule, to be honest, though.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what happens when you win the Super Bowl. You get
3 times in a row, or twice in a row.
But Raiders twice. That's 2 more wins. Panthers, that's a win.
Browns.
They'll beat the Broncos for sure the first time, and then who knows if they care the second time.
True. Chargers, they'll probably win. It's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They might see like 2, maybe
I was
3
gonna
losses.
maybe say the Bucks could be frisky, but it's in Kansas City and the Bucks. Mike Evans is out for at least 3 weeks, and Godwin's done for the year.
If they don't have either one of those guys, it's going to be tough. Bucks are going to be tough sailing the rest of the way. I mean, that's going to be a greedy Chiefs defense on that Monday Night Football game.
Might throw for 400 yards on them, but yeah.
I feel like the only teams that stand a chance
Texans
are
and Bills.
the Bills and the Texans. The Steelers could do it.
Yeah,
They lost on
maybe.
Christmas last year, Kansas City.
Yeah. Who knows if
The
they'll care
Christmas
by?
curse.
Who knows if they'll care by then?
Yeah,
that's
that's
the whole
true.
thing.
I think they're gonna. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot can change, obviously,
I
but
think for some reason they're gonna lose to the Bills, and it's gonna be the Bills. Oh my God, we think we can beat them, and then they play them in the playoffs and
it
lose.
just gets stomped
Yeah,
in true Buffalo style.
yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, we'll see. Oh no! Hello, John Reber. What is that? Peeking through the trees. John Reber enters the fray.
That was a good one.
That's funny.
Are we gonna?
Common said they'll go 14-2, probably lose the last game. So
Yeah,
14-3.
I could totally see that.
That could happen.
But I don't. The way the Texans play, I don't even see the Texans beating them.
Yeah,
Texans still just look shaky to me. There's something off.
Yeah, I don't know if that's again. I think they could go undefeated. To be honest with you, I don't think that's out of the realm of
The
possibility.
defense is so good.
I really don't think they've played their best football yet.
I mean, all they gotta kind of do is score like 20 points and they win.
They've got some tough games on the schedule, no doubt, but
The toughest I feel like
the
have already
toughest
gone.
is already gone. Yeah, I think getting the Niners out of the way, getting the Ravens out of the way. They still got to play the Bills. That's probably their toughest game that's left, playing at Buffalo. But Buffalo's look shaky too at times.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like they kind of play down to their competition. Like they were in a dogfight for a minute.
Yeah, for the first like half, and then the Titans tightened.
Robert's still in the room. Is that a person?
Is that the Robert that Craig traded with? Oh.
Yeah, or is it a player? I'm trying to answer the question. Luis Robert could be a filler hit in the
That
license
would be
jersey.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
The only player worth value of the White Sox besides Crochet.
I have 2 jerseys signed by him.
Ah, there you go.
Let's go.
Are we gonna close this
Colin.
up, guys?
Hey man, I'm trying to tell the truth here.
You guys gonna make this awkward?
Might be 3 minutes. I'm closing the door at 3 minutes. You know what we can do probably is that diamond chase wheel spin.
All right, that's fair.
Let's go ahead and do the
So
diamond
now
chase
you
wheel spin.
practice squad people do not get in.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do 2 separate.
John, I haven't seen him this show, but he was in last show, so maybe he'll be back in tonight.
True. Yeah, we can still do a wheel spin for the practice squad people. We'll make it a separate wheel spin, but this is for the diamond people. 9 clicks. All you diamond people. Wow, that was convincing for Terry J.
Terry J.
The top 3 spots. Craig, the middle 3 spots. Then William Losi, then the winner of that diamond break, Shane Calamia. So Terry, if you're out there, haven't seen Terry in the chat, but that doesn't mean they're not out there.
Yeah, newcomer.
Newcomer, that's right. I have been god awful on the wheel.
We don't have to talk about it.
You're right. I forgot. We're talking about positivity.
Yeah, it's only 70 pluses. The newcomer as well. I'm gonna say 80 plus.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure, Alex. It's like a 20% chance that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna do it.
If this is 80 plus, I'm hitting my biggest parlay today.
Oh boy. All right, there it is. 2-minute warning, guys. Let's get this full. 3 spots left. If you want to get into Chase Wheel Spin, if you want to win a Roger Craig flex, a Baker Mayfield authentic, a Jalen Hurts licensed jersey, so on and so forth. Every single headliner still out there. Let's get in there and try to get this one closed up before the end of this show. 2 minutes, though. If we don't get any spots knocked into it, we will save it for tonight. No wheel spin for those guys. Here comes another $5. Thank you, John. I appreciate the confidence, my man. Here we go for Terry.
Lot in the line here.
Oh!
Lot in the line here. Am I gonna hit my biggest parlay?
$94.
I called it.
Take that, John.
My biggest parlay is a lot. That's kind of why
We
I went
will
with
never
that.
see Alex again today after he hits this big parlay. So $94 for Terry, the new customer. That'll work. Hopefully Terry comes back, checks their email, gets $94. Don't sleep on that, Terry.
My biggest parlay would maybe buy out 2 diamonds,
Oh.
maybe more.
All right. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 Diamond Series.
Oh, buy 2 diamonds. Oh, the entire series?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
For sure, 1 whole Diamond Series.
John said, rude. You're rude. Telling me I'm going to spend $5. John and I are going to throw dukes. Catch us in the back throwing dukes.
All right.
It's all love between me and Mr. Reber. I think this is going to go to the show tonight, Alex.
Wow.
Which is fine. Be set up well. We'll finish up
Yeah.
that pairing, guys, and then a brand new practice squad in the room fully, which is good. I mean, again, we're going to have a Rod Woodson speed flex. We're going to have a Jared Allen speed flex and that Roger Craig with 3 inscriptions on a flex. Licensed jersey for Jalen Hurts and a ton of authentic helmets on top of that. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner. Get that pre-filled so you guys can hop right into that series for the rest of the night. Very close on that vault series as well with 2 speed flexes and 4 more authentic helmets and that $300 vault key. Diamonds and the licensed jerseys both getting into pretty good odds out there. So see what happens. A lot of different avenues that can be taken tonight, depending on where you guys want to go. Should be fun. Final thoughts, Mr. Telez.
Pretty solid show. I will be back tomorrow. I believe I'll be training with our little newcomer.
A little newcomer.
Yeah. Guess
Talking about Nick Johnston.
Nick Johnston.
Nick Johnston back in the room tomorrow with Alex Telez. I will be back next week for 2 shows, and then I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Oh man.
Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Nice.
Anyway, we're live every single day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time, guys. If you had any spots that didn't happen in this show, if it didn't fill, it just carries over to next show, so don't worry about it. Another show starting in less than an hour, 6 p.m. Central Time. Be Common and Chef here, Stephen Ryan over there. In the meantime, guys, hope everybody has a great night. Have a lot of fun. For me and Alex, we will see you guys.